It has been a while since we've had a normal one, huh?
Yeah, we did 2 spoiler casts in a row. We took a vacation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. It's, if you missed it, Persona 5 Royal and Final Fantasy 7 Remake, 2 spoiler casts.
One of them is a good game. One of them is Persona 5 Royal.
2 of them are good games, actually, believe it or not.
Look, I am not a fan of Persona 5 in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of Persona 4 either, but...
Right.
That's a different spoiler cast.
Yeah, that's a different spoiler cast for another time. I haven't even began replaying Persona 4.
It's weird going back to it, actually. Like, it's a whole lot simpler.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of appreciate that, like, in the menus.
Yeah, okay.
So some newfound respect for Persona 4, I guess. But anyways.
Yeah, it has big PS2 game energy.
It does. Especially when the cutscenes don't want to load. Which apparently,
PC port's a little weird.
Like, by default, the game chose the wrong, like, graphics processor for me.
That's freaking weird.
Apparently, it's a problem for a lot of people.
Okay.
So, fix your game atlas.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, those are 2 big RPGs, so we probably actually have a normal amount of stuff to talk about. I was worried this is going to be, like, huge. But, I was looking through both of our lists, and looks like it's actually kind of clean.
Britt, I read through a whole man's bibliography, okay?
Yeah, you read through a whole guy's library of manga.
I mean, for the kid, yeah.
Yeah, which we'll get to a little later. I guess I'll start off with some stuff that I played. Between Persona 5 Royal and the Final Fantasy 7 Remake, was it between them? Yeah, I think it was. I played Sakura Wars, the new one that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hadn't played a Sakura Wars game. I know that the only one that's translated is the first one through a fan translation, and then there's the one on PS2 and Wii, which I think is the 5th one.
Oh yeah, I remember the Wii one for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, it came out in 2010. It has an English dub. It's real weird. It was localized by NIS America.
Right.
So yeah, there's this new Sakura Wars that came out. It was pretty good. I enjoyed my time with it. It's mainly a social/dating simulator with a little bit of combat tacked onto it.
It's Persona.
I mean, kind of. It has way more social stuff than Persona.
Oh, I like it. I like this. Continue.
Like, in terms of like a ratio, the game took me like 20 hours to beat.
Oh.
Less than that, maybe.
Oh, that's kind of short.
Yeah, there's 5 different character endings, though.
Oh.
So
replay value.
just, like,
gotcha.
Yeah, it's got like New Game Plus stuff. So basically, you play as Kamiyama, this guy who's like coming in. He's going to be the new captain of this squad in the world of Sakura Wars. They have steampunk mechs.
Okay.
And it's like the 1940s or something like that.
Oh no, this is World War II all over again.
No. It's fine. There's no Hitler. Alternate history.
I love how this is just our go-to, which is just Hitler.
So basically the whole thing is that they're a theater troupe who's also secretly a squad that fights demons.
Okay.
And they get into the mechs to fight them and everything.
Okay.
So you spend all the social time like hanging out. Like there's 5 different girls because there's like 5 different endings with them. There's a bunch of side characters, and you do like a bunch of social events. Like there's like stuff where like not even involving the girls. There's stuff with like you need to do theater promotion, so you have to turn into the mascot for the theater, who's Peanut, and he's an elephant.
Okay.
And you go and like do some promotion for them.
Okay.
And then there's stuff like there's several different side characters from various countries, and yeah, basically you just do like all this social stuff, and it's pretty good. I like all the characters, all the main girls. They're all pretty good. And like the side characters were a lot of fun. The social stuff is a ton of fun.
Okay.
The game's divided into 5 chapters. Each chapter ends with a combat section.
All right.
And in the original 5, I guess these combat sections were strategy RPG.
Okay.
moments. But now in this one, they are action gameplay, and it's probably the weakest part of the game.
I do like strategy RPGs, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, maybe check out the original, because I know that... I don't know how deep the strategy RPG stuff goes. The action combat in this game is very, very shallow.
Look, I'm just gonna break out my Wii, I'm gonna find my Wiimote, and I'm just gonna find a used copy.
I think they're expensive.
I wasn't gonna do it, Brent. That was the joke.
Damn it. The action combat is very, very shallow. Like, you have a light attack and a heavy attack and a jump. It's just very basic. All of the enemies, like, they go down in a couple of hits. It does something that is so annoying where, let's say there's like a ledge and you knock an enemy off of a ledge. That enemy doesn't die.
Oh.
They respawn on the ledge with the same amount of health they had whenever they knocked them off.
Is it like the Kimba Bomb fight in Super Mario 64 when you throw him off the mountain and he just comes right back?
Yeah, it's... And then if you fall off the ledge, like, you don't lose any damage, so I'm just like, why don't you have invisible walls up so that doesn't happen? Because...
Realism.
It's just like... I don't think it's very realistic that you don't take any damage falling into lava.
Look, I don't know, I didn't play the game.
Yeah, so it's just really, really shallow and kind of uninteresting. Luckily, they don't last too long. Right. The worst part is there's like 2 chapters where you're going to the same tournament arena, and it's like the exact same layout, the exact same enemy types, and it just the combat all feels very repetitive. But luckily, all of the characters and social stuff is fun enough for me to recommend it. I see it going on sale a lot, since I don't think Sega did a lot of marketing for this.
Probably not. I want to look into it, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. But I think it sold decently well, at least. I hope, anyway. They're basically using this like a Yakuza 0 situation where, hey, if this sells well enough, we might localize the other ones. It's like a lot of fun. I'd say if it's like, see it on sale, like $30-$40, it's probably worth it.
I can go pick it up at Best Buy for $40.
Yeah, see? Yeah, not bad.
Why does GameStop have it for $60? What is this?
Look, GameStop's going through some hard times.
But Brent, they're an essential business.
They are an essential business. Didn't like the state of Pennsylvania revoke their license?
I think so.
Something like that, because they refused to close.
I think so.
Yeah, it was dumb. Anyway, let's see. So after Soccer Wars, that was a few months ago. Let's see. I played 428 Shibuya Scramble. It is a visual novel. I think originally came out on the Wii in Japan, but now it's out here on like PS4 and PC. I think. I think that's it.
What was that? The one like you're at the bar or whatever, and there was some Twin Peaks. There was something. I made a comment about something. She tweeted it out.
Yeah, so there's like Twin Peaks references kind of all over it. There's a character literally named Leland Palmer.
He's the best dad in television.
There's like a place called the Black Lodge and stuff like that. But it is they use like real life photos. Like they put like the actors around Shibuya and took photos of them. And it's basically the story. There's 5 different characters you see the story as. Like a young man, a rookie detective, a freelance journalist, the professor at like a science lab, and then a young woman stuck in a cat costume.
Excuse me?
It's like, like the big mascot costume, right?
I thought we're going into like a D4 situation where that woman's clearly a woman, but they keep calling her a cat.
No, it's not that. Like she's stuck in like a mascot costume.
Okay.
And so you see the story from like all their perspectives, and like you're trying to like piece everything together, see what's going on. Like there was a kidnapping case, and there's like what happened to the girl who was kidnapped, and kind of how everyone intertwines in together.
Is she the one stuck in the cat suit?
I don't know. You'll have to go see for yourself.
Am I smart? Did I figure it out? Did I solve the case?
I don't know. I don't know. If you want to find out if Andrew's right, it's on Steam and PS4.
Brit, just type it in the chat. I want to know.
I'm going to put a couple extra typings in here so no one can discern how many letters.
I'm slightly disappointed.
So yeah, like there's like it does have choices and stuff, and it has like it has a lot of bad endings, and there's some secret stuff you have to get by getting all the bad endings, and one of the problems I have with it is probably the UI. So it has a flow chart that's like, it like shows off everything, but if you go and you pick a different choice, like it doesn't branch off on the flow chart.
Oh.
So then if you want to go back and like see what it was, you have to go back and like choose the right option. I don't know, that's kind of confusing. But it's a really good story. I liked it a bunch. I will say some of the bonus stuff isn't as great. There's let's see, there's 2 bonus scenarios. One of them is okay. The other one is interesting if it's kind of long. It was written by the guy that wrote Tsukihime and Fate Stay Night. And it's called Kanon, which
K-On? The group about the anime about the high school girls and the band?
No, this is Kanon. It's about a Middle Eastern girl who kills people.
I'm interested.
Okay, so it does have a sequel anime called Kanon. The Kanon section it's very long, and so I'd say the rest of the story, the base story, I think is very grounded in reality. Like, it makes a lot of sense. It's actually kind of like there's like some stuff about like, a disease and stuff, and it was like very weird playing it during these times. But
well, you mean that the Black Plague is back?
I did see that the Black Plague is back, yes.
Look, I'm looking forward to dead bodies in the streets and we have to burn them in carts.
God.
Let's go, round 2. This is back, baby.
Round 2. But the problem is the Kanon scenario has some shit in it that is like, I'll just kind of spoil it a little bit. So, are you familiar with the concept of synesthesia?
No.
It's basically where your senses get crossed.
Okay.
So, like, God, it's so hard to explain. It's something like let's say you smell something and you associate that with a color. Yes.
Okay.
Kind of like that. Or you smell something and you associate it with a color. It's kind of confusing, but what it does is...
smell colors, got you.
It treats synesthesia as like a superpower. And it's really stupid.
I love it.
It goes against like a bunch of shit that's in the main story. I'm like, this is weird. It's also the only part of the game that has voice acting too, which is
But you know me, I'm in for all the stupid shit, alright? You got my interest. The second you said stupid shit.
Yeah, it's probably the worst part about it. There's some other extra stuff, like there's a quiz show in it, like that's like a bonus mode, and it's like a quiz on like, oh, what do you remember from the game and stuff, and then you unlock bonus like little side scenarios with a bunch of the characters, like here's this character and what they were doing. It feels like the core experience is very good. Dance? I wish that Leland was dancing. I think that would be really fun. There's no full motion video in it, except like it's all still images.
Just kind of move the JPEG back and forth.
Well, actually, there's a little bit of full motion video. Some cases. It feels like the core story and experience is really good, but a lot of the side stuff kind of falls by the wayside. So, if like the side stuff it doesn't interest you or whatever, you're good to skip it. Like the main story's really solid though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was 428. I liked it quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty solid experience overall. So after 428, I did my replay of Deadly Premonition.
I was there. I watched it.
Yes, yeah, I streamed it all. Deadly Premonition Origins on the Switch, to be specific. So first off, the Switch port, out of all of the ports that aren't the 360 version, the one that runs the best. I had it soft lock once and crash 3 times.
We learned the Raincoat's killer's true ability is no clipping.
Yeah, the Raincoat Killer can no clip. We found that out. The game's pretty good. Like, going back to it was real nice. I still think the game has a really great cast of characters.
Yeah.
And especially York, like, I think York might be one of my favorite video game protagonists.
He talks about movies. It's great.
He does. Man, he does that even more in the sequel.
See, I have it. Like, I got it the other day because like a day late. It came in the mail. But I'm not playing it till I like play the Switch port.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't played the Switch port yet because I had other things in the works. Now that I got some free time, I might. But I'm also worried my Switch is going to explode because the fans are getting worse, and there's a fairly Switch shortage. So it's like,
DP2 was making my Switch run. Like, I heard it getting kind of loud. I took it out of the dock, and like, oh, wind is blowing in my face.
Did you see that Polygon article about Deadly Premonition 2? Where they called it Twin Poops.
Yeah, I saw that. That was.
Sorry loves that article.
He does, yeah. Like, he's been retweeting all of it. Anyway, Deadly Premonition 1, really good game. I liked it quite a bit. I actually did some of the side quests this time, and they're okay. Like, they're not bad. I think there's one side quest chain involving Anna's mother that I think should have been like in the main story.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's kind of important for the plot, and just I found a lot more to appreciate about the game after replaying it. Like, I was pleasantly surprised by a lot of stuff. Yeah, so it's pretty good. It has some stuff in it that I would say is kind of outdated in terms of, like, how do I say it, like, social issues.
What are you talking about, Brent?
Yeah. It's a little weird. But yeah, Deadly Premonition 1 Switch version, it's a solid version. It does not have the cutscenes that they added into the PS3 and PC version.
Nor does it have the DLC.
Yeah, nor does it have the DLC, which does kind of suck. But the new cutscenes that they added, because they made a sequel, they have to kind of retcon them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I'm already talking about the first one. Let me talk about the second one, which just came out like a week ago. Less than a week ago, yeah. Deadly Premonition 2 is here.
It is.
And
the day has come.
Yeah, so I'll be up front. It runs about as well as an unpatched PS3 version, which means it's bad.
But how's the water? Is it HD?
It is not HD.
I'm disappointed, Swear. What are you doing?
Yeah, it might be HD on when it gets off the Switch, but
yes.
The game, it has really bad frame rate issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can go watch Digital Foundry's video. Like, they're like, it's going into single frames outside when you're on your skateboard.
The ska is too much.
It's too much. Yeah, it feels like a game that was made for the PC, then like Nintendo gave them money, so they had to put it on the Switch first.
I can see that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Also, the developer has only made like visual novels and stuff, so that probably doesn't help.
Probably not. No.
Let me see. I'm keeping a tally list. I have soft locked 4 times.
Ooh.
I got through chapter 1. Apparently, there's 5 or 6 chapters.
Okay.
So, Deadly Premonition 2 is both a sequel and a prequel.
Because where he's a madman.
I won't spoil the setup and how exactly it works, but basically, like, you're finding out about like a case that happened with York before the events of Deadly Premonition 1. And so you go to this small town of Le Carre in Louisiana. It's like a small southern town.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple things that are definitely different from the first game is that you no longer have a car. York's car was stolen, and in the place, the perpetrator left a skateboard. So now York is skateboarding everywhere.
This is something that only works in Deadly Premonition.
Yeah, it's great. Which, luckily, it's not that big of a problem because the town is a lot more compact than Greenvale is.
Right.
If it was the size of the Deadly Premonition 1 map, it would be awful. Like, actually awful.
Right.
And you unlock fast travel within the story, too. So, you have to do a side quest for it. Yeah, so you basically, York is in Louisiana. He was on vacation in New Orleans because he saw the movie Cat People from the 80s and wanted to go to New Orleans.
That sounds like a York thing to do.
And he ended up hearing about a murder, and he basically, just got on the case. It's great seeing York again. He's still talking to Zach and everything in this, small town.
Yeah.
And yeah, so far I think the story is really engaging. I think it has some really interesting stuff going on with the 2019 segments and the 2005 segments.
But what did he steal from Twin Peaks: The Return?
Oh, did he steal anything from The Return? Hold on. Nothing's coming to mind right now.
Okay. Look, I'm just saying, if there's a whole chapter designated to a nuclear explosion test
in New Mexico,
yeah.
So yeah, you're running around on your skateboard, and one of the things that's kind of annoying is that York will say a lot of the same stuff and tell a lot of the same stories while on the skateboard.
Mm-hmm.
I can't begin to tell you how many times I've heard him go, 1 lollipop, 2 lollipop, 3 lollipops. Oh, don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up. I've heard that 15 times at least. So there's that. York's
just trying to wake up, all right?
Yeah, he's just trying to wake up. York talks about movies a lot more. There's a part where, he's constantly referencing movies, which the references don't feel shallow either. Because it feels like that the person who wrote the script has, a love for these weird movies.
So what you're saying is, in his off time, so he just binged a bunch of movies. And he's like, hey, put this in the game.
I mean, maybe, yeah. You want to hear him go on a tangent about Forrest Whitaker's career in the 80s.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see, he's in his hotel room and he's talking about how he just saw the movie The Island by Michael Bay and how it's going to transform cinema. It's this is going to breed a new type of movie, island movies, and obviously that didn't fucking happen.
So speaking of this little tangent, I've noticed that disaster movies are coming back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I guess there's a trailer for something called Greenland. I guess it's about the volcano exploding in Greenland.
Have disaster movies ever left?
I mean, I think the last actually big one was Geostorm. And that was 2016.
Okay. Did San Andreas come out after that? The one with The Rock?
Oh, I forgot about San Andreas.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, so he talks about movies a lot more, which is fine. I think the dialogue is still really good. And the game's really quirky and stuff. It's the whole thing where it's despite its technical issues, I'm still really liking it because I'm so engaged with everything else.
Right.
And it's just a great game. It's really great. If you can look past the technical problems, which I would recommend looking up the Digital Foundry video, then I would recommend go ahead and getting it now. If you can't, maybe wait for a port to a different system that runs it better. Switch version is a little rough.
Deadly Premonition didn't really work on PC, so...
Yeah, I don't know. This is made in Unity. I think it would probably have an easier time.
Oh, do they have the little Unity logo? Because they couldn't pay for the license?
No, they do. They do not have that, so they did pay for the license.
Okay, so Swirly can pay for the license, but right? But
yeah.
Studio RGG can't for Judgment?
I mean, that's only for the pinball segment, right?
Yeah, That's the only thing made in Unity.
That's weird. I will say the 2019 segments, there are 2 FBI agents, Aaliyah and Simon, and they're both insufferable. Aaliyah is constantly quoting Nietzsche, the German philosopher, and Simon is constantly talking about pizza. And
Hold on, is this Final Fantasy VII? Is this the remake?
No. Like
the pizza in the sky!
Like, there's a part where they're, like, looking around this person's apartment that they're interviewing. I'm not going to say who. And they see, he sees a copy of Spaceballs on VHS. Okay. And then the FBI agent is like, whoa, that one's got a lot of pizza in it, remember? And I'm like, shut up. You suck. But yeah, it's really good so far. I'm really liking it. I'm in chapter 2. I will say the side quests are definitely a step back from the first game. I got to the sheriff, and he's like, hey man, can you go kill 30 swarms of bees? I'm like, okay. And it's funny, like, you go find a beehive, they start coming at you, you just punch them once and they're gone.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, then you go to turn that quest in, and then he's like, hey man, can you go take down 30 wild dogs? I'm like, okay. I go and I punch or shoot the dogs because York does not have his original gun or anything because he was on vacation, so he gets a gun called Mr. Alligator that shoots rubber bullets. Anyway, so you take them down the dogs. They drop stuff like dog skulls and tails and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. I go back to the sheriff, and then he's like, hey man, can you take down 30 alligators?
This is escalating pretty quickly.
So I'm like, all right. So I go. There's like a spot where a bunch of alligators spawn. I go and I shoot all of them. And it's like, great. So I go back, and then for all of that, he gives me $75. Like, okay. And I talk to him again, and then he's like, all right, can you take down 30 of each again? Like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop for a second, but I am in a section where it's like, okay, this doctor is needing me to get a can of Spam, a can of spinach, and a can of red beans. Okay. The only place to get red beans is from the diner, and so like you order red beans and rice and ask for the red beans on the side. They only serve red beans on Monday, and it's Wednesday. So I gotta kill some time. So I'll probably go on a killing spree and kill a bunch of bees. Like throw on a podcast, kill a bunch of bees, dogs, and alligators again.
Let's just sit here and think for a moment that there's a game where you have to get red beans. It's only served on Monday at a diner. That you have to get them on the side.
Yeah.
There's not a store in Louisiana that sells red beans.
Oh hey man, I got the spinach from a vending machine. It's like, why? And anyway, it's like people complain about this part a lot, I guess, about it's like, well, I have all this time. What am I supposed to do until Monday? Like, I guess I could just sleep, but I'm like, whatever, I'll take care of some side quests.
Does York sleep under the sheets?
I have not seen a photo of him sleeping yet.
Okay. Because I need to know if he sleeps under the sheets.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because, as we all know, Deadly Premonition, the original, one of the few games the character sleeps under the covers.
So this is a standard, alright? We need to see if this game has the quality, sleeping under the sheets quality.
Yeah, not even Final Fantasy VII Remake had that.
Because I would have slept on top of the sheets like a loser.
Yeah, I watched two full playthroughs of The Last of Us Part 2. Didn't see it once.
I mean...
It's like, yeah, that shirt taking off animation, it's really fancy. Where's the people sleeping under the covers?
Did you see the picture of like all like the like video game shops in like Asia that has like the stacks of the game? Mm-hmm. It is not selling well over there.
Yeah, it's not selling well. I think it sold well in some English-speaking territories, but
I think that's about it.
Yeah, I didn't play The Last of Us Part 2. I just watched 2 playthroughs of it, and so I don't know if I can give my opinion on it.
Well, you're not supposed to enjoy it. You're supposed to feel bad.
I didn't enjoy the story, let me tell you that much. I think Deadly Premonition 2 has way more interesting stuff going on. Anyway.
I mean, you're going around shooting alligators with a gun called Mr. Alligator.
Yeah. So this game, it still does have the other world sections where you go and like combat encounters, and it's funny because York, he takes out his gun, and then his arm turns into like a magic tree branch gun.
It got all anime up in here.
Yeah, that he uses instead of a normal gun. And so then he starts talking about the movie Videodrome because it like reminds him of it. The combat sections are okay. If you think the combat in Deadly Premonition, the original, is easy, let me tell you, these like the enemies go down in one headshot.
So it's all just the infinite ammo guns all over again.
Yeah, except you don't have infinite ammo, but you do get a ton of ammo. Like I think I had 500 rounds walking out of that combat encounter. So I guess each chapter ends with it. There was a boss. The boss was really easy. Yeah, it was like fine. Like the combat's not what you come to Deadly Premonition for.
No,
you come to it for.
You go from the wacky situations.
Yeah, the wacky situations, and York encountered a girl who York describes as his Mr. Miyagi for skateboard tricks. Because I need to learn a skateboard trick to jump over a train car.
Look, I just expect Tony Hawk to show up, alright?
That'd be cool. Like, that would be cool if Tony Hawk showed up.
Did you ever see that tweet from him where he's like, he's at a skate park and some kid asks if he's just an old white guy or somebody famous and how he can buy with his yes?
But yeah, great game. I'm enjoying it a whole bunch. Anything else I want to say? Like, there's some side activities, like you can skip stones, you can bowl. There's some other stuff too. Like there's like skating challenges. Yeah, like the game's just kind of like a little bit of a technical mess, which some people are saying, well, that's part of the charm of Deadly Premonition. And there's other people going, no, it never ran this bad. But like I said, it runs like an unpatched PS3 version, which a lot of people played.
I mean, that's kind of how the Steam version is for Deadly Premonition 1, though.
The Steam version's worse. It crashes every 30 minutes.
Yes, that's what. So it's. I mean, I wouldn't call that part of the charm. I just call that spaghetti code.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a real good game. Runs a little rough. Check it out if you like the first one. It was pretty good. So then after Deadly Premonition Origins, I played through Xenoblade Definitive Edition.
Mm-hmm.
The new port of Xenoblade to the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, this version of Xenoblade 1 is way better than the Wii version. It fixes a lot of small issues, like the UI is no longer a mess. Now you can have quest objectives on your mini-map, which is way better. Like, oh my god, it made me want to do the side quests, which I ended up doing a lot of the side quests. But yeah, going back to Xenoblade 1 was really weird, because just like there's like a bunch of stuff in Xenoblade 1 I don't really like. Like, I don't like the combat all that much. I think about 2/3 of the way through, I ended up just turning the game to casual mode, which is the easy mode. Because I'm like, I don't want to engage with the combat anymore, because it's very, very basic. Not a lot going on.
But you don't like Dunban? Right.
Yeah. And a lot of British shouting.
Yeah,
so like there was
Dunban
that.
doesn't
like,
know what sex is. I love it.
Yeah. Dunban has no idea.
He doesn't. It's fine.
Yeah. Let's see what else. The affinity system is awful.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, every party member has affinity with each other, and if you want to see the optional side scenes with like character interactions, you have to grind affinity, and it's not good.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's great.
It's like, all right, fine, let me just give you a gift. Hey, dumb man, you want this wet rat? Do you like me more? You want to go talk about something?
You want to go talk about your sister, Dunban?
Yeah, you want to talk about your sister? Yeah, and like, it's stuff like that. Like, the affinity system's really rough and not that great.
So you know how in the original, like when you went to a cutscene and like a flashback, it showed what outfit you wore in that flashback? Is that still in the definitive edition?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, because like here's like when you start like towards the beginning of the game, like there's the cutscene on the cliff with, I can't think of her name right now. Fiora. And it has on something stupid, and it flashed back to that scene, and it was a different outfit than what I was wearing then, but it was the same outfit that I wore originally.
I don't know. I kind of ran with a lot of the same outfits throughout the game. Because one of the good things about the game is it has fashion armor.
Oh.
Which is important because every piece of armor changes the way you look. So a lot of times you get into the situation where you're like, okay, I have this good armor, but it makes me look like an idiot.
But Choke's in his underwear.
Yeah, I mean, the best build for Dunban is a naked build.
I can believe that.
He gets skills that's like, if he's not wearing any armor, his evasion goes up. Like, okay.
Because Dunban's great.
Yeah, Dunban is great. I like Dunban.
He's the best character.
Yeah, I would actually agree with that, yeah. I think he's the most enjoyable one.
Yes.
Yeah, fashion armor is great. Like, it's such a good addition. Like, it's one of I think the best additions that they made to it. The graphics are updated. Like, some of the textures look better. All the character models look 100 times better than they did on the Wii.
You cute anime.
I don't want to get into it.
They always looked anime.
That's the secret. It always was anime.
It's anime? Always has been.
Oh, he always has been. He's going to shoot him.
Wait,
man.
hold on. Does this mean Shulk's made out of cake?
Oh, no, I don't want to think about Shulk being made out of cake.
It's the Monado made out of cake.
The Monado goes to slice a mech on and it's all cake.
It's all cake.
Wait. A vision.
The Macanis is all cake. This is no actual Macanis, it's just cake.
It's all just cake. I gotta find out why we're all cake. Oh, man. So yeah, like the adjustments they made to Xenoblade Definitive Edition are pretty good. I will say going through Xenoblade 1 again was kind of weird because I'm like, the story's pretty good until you get to the Mechanis. Then it kind of falls apart.
Let's be honest. What? There's no gotcha waifus in 1. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. That's the only reason why I don't like 1. I'm like, man, I need to see some big anime titties for me to get any kind of enjoyment out of anything. I'm just not getting it here. Just, man. It's not anime enough. Anyway, yeah, like, I don't think this... I think the story kind of has, like, a lot of issues with it that kind of show up when you get to the Mechanis, but
right.
It gets better once you get the 7th party member. I think it kind of picks back up a little. Yeah, like, just general thoughts on the game. Like, I thought it was fine. Like, it's still Xenoblade 1, which is a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm.
They added an epilogue to it, which I think the game really needed. Because, so it takes place like a year after Xenoblade 1, after the ending. The characters are Shulk and Melia, and they're basically going to go, like, investigate something on the Biona's shoulder, which was a cut area from the original. And so it's Shulk, Melia, then there's 2 other characters, 2 of Ricky's kids, Kino and Nene. 2 no pun.
Hold on. One of their names is Kino?
Yes, one of the names is Kino.
Ricky, you madman.
Yeah. And they're probably the best no pun in the series. I really like them. Like, they're great. The story and characterization in the Future Connected, that's what it's called, is really good. Like, the dialogue is also pretty good. The equivalent of Heart to Hearts are voiced now.
Oh. Which
I think is really important. Kind of helps add some characterization and stuff. And it's a nice little fun adventure. It took me like 8 hours.
Yeah.
And like, there's not a whole lot. They replaced chain attacks with there are these characters called the Pawn Specters, which are a bunch of no-pawn.
Right.
And basically, there's like 12 of them. You do side quests to recruit them, and then Whenever you go to do your chain attack thing, they all like dogpile on the enemy and just do like a big attack.
It's time
and,
for
like,
an all-out attack.
Kind of, yeah. Actually,
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they like dive bomb them and stuff.
Oh.
It's like a fun little mechanic. That works for Definitive Edition, or for the Future Connected story. Yeah, it's not too deep or anything. Yeah, Xenoblade 1, pretty good game. The Switch version is the best version now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because man, like even like the UI improvements alone make Xenoblade Definitive Edition better than the original.
Mm-hmm.
It's like not a mess anymore. So after playing through Xenoblade 1, I'm like, man, you know what I should do? Do a new
Play
game
some
plus
gacha waifu games.
Yep, So I loaded up Arc Knights on the phone. I'm kidding. I haven't played that. I thought about it though.
Your disappointment, Brent.
The song in the trailer is real good.
I hate it. Like fucking, like the fucking vocals is stuck in my head.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, what if I played this?
Don't fall for it, Brent.
I hate that it's working. Anyway, so I'm like, I did a new game plus run of Xenoblade 2, is what I did, and I think Xenoblade 2, it does some things a lot better than Xenoblade 1. It also does some things worse.
Gotcha waifus.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's probably the biggest one that it does. No, the second biggest one. So to get the blades in the game, you have to use the in-game gacha system. There's no like paying for the cores or anything, but you do like get them for like quest rewards and like enemy drops and stuff. And just randomly getting these blades is so annoying. I have all of them, except for the New Game Plus ones, but I have all of the base ones.
Right.
And I'm not going to start a new playthrough, like fresh playthrough of Xenoblade 2 ever, because I don't want to try and get those again. It's not great. Like, and the worst part is, so you have 4 characters that can pull the blades.
Right.
And with these 4 characters, like if let's say Rex pulls a blade and it's a rare blade, only he can equip that one unless you use an item to transfer it to someone.
Okay.
And like I was playing the whole game thinking like, man, it would be so much better if instead of getting them through a gacha system, you got like their core crystals through like side quests and stuff.
Right.
And the main quest, and then they all get added to a pool that everyone can pick from. That would be way better than what it is.
Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition. Past connected.
Do you mean past broken? Man, anyway, that's probably one of the worst parts of it. Like, I hate the gacha system, but luckily in my original playthrough, I got all of them except for one, which I ended up rolling the last one I needed like the second I started. So
nice.
That worked out nicely. The other bad thing it does is the skill check system, which it's like HMs from Pokemon, but 10 times worse.
Yeah, because Pokemon got rid of those.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Yeah, in Gen 7.
Yeah, and the newer ones, you don't even need HMs. Well,
nope.
Yeah, what? Oh, man.
Yeah, because you get the ride system in 7, and then in 8, you get the bike. And the bike does everything.
Right. Anyway, so what it is like, okay, let's say there's like a rock you need to move out of the way. Mm-hmm. It will require level 7 Earth and level 4 Super Strength. So you can check a blade's skills, and now a lot of the rare blades, they'll have like up to 3 or 4 of a certain skill.
Right.
Common blades only get like 1 or 2. So like, let's say I got this blade that has 4 Earth Mastery on it, but I need to make sure that they're equipped. So it ends up getting this thing where it's like, okay, I need how much? I need level 7 this. Okay, let's go through, open up the menu. All right, everyone, let's assign different blades to you so I can get past the skill check. And it's really annoying and clunky and not great.
Right.
There's some parts later in the game that get really bad with it that I know a lot of people complain about. And that's easily like the worst part of Xenoblade 2 are the really terrible skill checks.
Right.
like just not great. Outside of the skill checks, I typically like everything in it. I really like the story. If my problem with Xenoblade 1 was all the best story bits are at the beginning, Xenoblade 2 has the opposite problem, where all the best story bits are towards the end. Xenoblade 2's...
So what you're saying is they need to make a super definitive edition that's just the first half of 1, and then just skips the end part of 2.
That would make no fucking sense.
I mean, does it make sense anyways?
No. What?
See, exactly.
Oh god, that sounds like a mess. But
no, it's great.
So Xenoblade 2 is what? It's like 10 chapters. I think the first 4 chapters kind of meander a lot. Then 5, it starts to get focus. Okay. Which is probably... I feel like a lot of people's complaints about Xenoblade 2's story comes from the first 4 chapters. Right. Like, it has some kind of bad comic relief.
Okay.
And some kind of, like, just weird moments that aren't that great. But then after Chapter 4, it starts to get focus and everything. And I really like the story in Xenoblade 2. I like the story and characters a lot. And right. I do think the gameplay in Xenoblade 2 is a lot more interesting than 1. Although, if you're playing 2 for the first time, it takes forever to introduce everything to you.
Right.
Because it's like, you don't learn how to topple an enemy until Chapter 3.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I know. And, like, because the game teaches you everything very slowly. To the point where you... get a tutorial right at the beginning of Chapter 10. Which is pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a really weird game. Like, both of them are really weird games, and oh yeah, also 2 has a terrible UI. Like, oh, it is so fucking bad.
You just think that it was like Xenoblade's gimmick until they realized it didn't work, so they fixed it in the definitive edition?
Oh yeah, it's the Xenoblade gimmick of having a bad user interface.
Yeah.
And being obtuse and stupid to look at. Yeah, it's... Oh god, like, I was, like, playing through Xenoblade 2, like, I wasn't doing any side quests or anything, I was just going through the main story, and I'm like, I miss the mini-map stuff from Definitive Edition for 1. God, and yeah, 2's kind of a mess, but it's a mess that I really like and appreciate. I found, like, I ended up liking the characters and story a lot more than I did my original run.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff, and yeah, they're just 2 really weird games that compare and contrast strangely. And then the last thing I played was Death Come True.
Alright.
The newest game from Kodaka, the creator of Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
It is an FMV game. It's only on the Switch right now. I think it's coming to PC in a few days. And it's an FMV game where a guy wakes up in a hotel room, doesn't have any memories, and looks on the TV, realizes that he's a serial killer because there's a news report. And every time he dies, he wakes up with his memories again, so he's got to find out what's going on. And it's pretty interesting. I think the story moves a little too fast. Like, one playthrough takes you about, like, maybe 90 minutes.
Okay.
Because it is pretty much an interactive movie. And there's a couple choices here and there, which can lead to deaths. And the more deaths that you find, the more side stuff you unlock. There's some side stuff like making of production videos, like behind the scenes stuff, which I think just got subtitled.
Is there a Monokuma anywhere in the game?
No, I didn't see him anywhere.
Okay.
I think that technically it's owned by Spike Chunsoft, Monokuma.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, this is like the first game he's made with his new production company.
Can't do that. Gotcha.
Yeah, and so you can look at this and you can tell this is a side project.
Mm-hmm.
Like, its story is not very deep. Like, it goes a little too fast, and but it's just really neat. It costs like $15-16.
Yeah.
It's on the Switch. It looks fine for what it is. UI is a little rough, but there's not really much I can say because it's an FMV game and like it's the length of a movie. Right. So if it sounds kind of interesting, you like the Danganronpa writer stuff, you can go take a look at it. It's neat, is how I would describe it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So is that everything I played? Let me look. I think so. I think that covers off everything that I've played in the last few months.
You didn't talk about Clubhouse 51 when we played those games, but I'll talk about it because it's in my list.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, what the hell have you been up to?
So my list is kind of short. That's because one of these games took 140 hours. But
Jesus
anyways,
Christ.
I'll say that one for the last one because
Yeah.
dear God, that was 140 hours. But anyways, so Clubhouse 51 games came out. It's a fun time. You like board games? You like fake Uno? They got fake Uno.
Excuse you, it's last card?
Look, I just remember we were fucking playing. You didn't do it. We called you. No, we didn't call you out. You just didn't say it. The game automatically called you out. It was great.
Hey man, you want to play some yacht dice?
Yacht dice, not Yahtzee's yacht dice.
It's pretty funny.
What else? What else is there they can't say? Because it's not Connect 4. What do they call it? 4 in a row?
Yeah, 4 in a row.
Oh, what else is there? Because there's a couple of them, and it's just kind of funny. It's like when they have to translate the JoJo stand names.
Kind of, yeah.
So instead of Craftsworks, it's Arts and Crafts.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a fun time if you like board games.
It is. It has online play that works pretty well.
It does. Nintendo has good online net play. What's up with that? Not in Smash, but you know.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Smash right now. Anyways.
Yeah. Let's not talk about Smash.
So anyway, it's a fun time. I just kind of put it on there because I needed something to expand my video game talk list.
Yeah, it's like a good game to play with friends real quick.
It is. It's a nice fun time. So the Pokemon DLC came out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth $30. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, whoa, hold on a minute. You mean staunch Pokemon defender Andrew over here is telling me a Pokemon thing isn't worth it?
Look, alright, fuck you. I enjoyed Sword and Shield in the base game. It was fine. It was what I expected. I expected a little bit more if I'm paying $30 for 2 things of DLC. So if you look at it, each DLC is $15. Isle of Armor's not. It's like worth $5, alright? It's not
worth $5?
I would say it's worth $5. So, like, I don't feel like there's not, like, much to do, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the story in the game's, like, kind of short. And I don't know when it's supposed to take place within the actual story of the game.
Okay.
Because they don't recognize you as champion until later on, when Mustard, the head of the dojo, just kind of says it in like an off like line, which is like closer to the end of the DLC.
Okay.
Because the whole situation starts off with "this is the wrong person" trope. They mistake you for somebody else.
Okay.
So you get your shield ticket or your armor ticket, whatever it's called. And then you go there, and just this guy in the train station. He's like, "Yeah, I'm supposed to go train at the dojo, but I just can't do it."
Huh.
So then your rival character, whichever game you're playing, comes up. It's like, "Oh, you must be the new like dojo person." And literally, this option's like, "No, I'm not." They're like, "Oh, don't be modest. You're clearly the new trainee. Here, let me like break you in." And like they have like level 25 Pokemon.
Okay.
So I'm standing there, my level 100 starter, fighting like a level 25 Slowpoke. I'm like, this is interesting. Okay. So, you know, situations happen. You join this dojo. Either you can keep telling people, "I'm not the student, but okay."
Mm-hmm.
So the whole point of the DLC after you join the dojo is to take on the 3 challenges to receive the secret armor. Brent, you want to guess what the armor is?
What's the armor? I have no idea.
It's fucking the Pokemon. It's Kubfu.
Okay, wait. Say that again.
So the new legendary Pokemon, Kubfu, right?
Okay.
That's the secret armor.
Huh.
Yeah, it's really dumb. So these 3 chows include so they reference the fact your rival character doesn't have like the dojo uniform.
Okay.
So they're going to get it, but 3 fast Slowpokes steal it.
Wait, 3 fast Slowpokes?
Yes.
How fast does a fast Slowpoke move?
Fast enough so they can steal a uniform and no one can catch them but you.
What? What?
So anyway, that's the first trial, because Mustard's all like, the first trial, get the uniform back from the Slowpoke. And you're like the only one who gets like the entire uniform back. He's like, well, technically, this means they've won the whole thing, but I'm going to give everyone a second chance. Second trial, go pick mushrooms. Because that's the secret to Gigantamaxing, is mushrooms.
What?
Yeah. So you find a whole cluster of mushrooms in a cave, because fucking Mustard tells you right where they are. And then your rival character shows up like, no, I saw those first, even though clearly you got here first. I clearly saw them first. So you find them again, you win, and like, fine, I don't need your stupid mushrooms, I want to get more better mushrooms. So then, you and the other person get the mushrooms, and you drink the soup that causes your Pokemon to Gigantamax. So then the third trial is fighting your rival character. Of which, Sword has a harder time than Shield.
Okay.
So your rival cheats before you fight them. They do something to the field. So Clara, who's the one in Sword, sets up toxic spikes.
It's like what they plant C4.
So Clara plants toxic spikes.
Okay.
So you enter the battle poisoned. So Avery, the shield guy, all he does is he makes it a misty terrain. Or psychic terrain, whatever the fucking terrain is for psychic Pokemon. Which doesn't actually do anything if he can't get any moves off. Because I was playing the DLC with a friend because he had Shield and I had Sword. And he's like, why did I get easy mode? He's Avery such a little bitch. Because the Clara fight's admittedly slightly difficult because you're into the battle toxic.
Uh-huh.
But she's not that hard. So you win. She's like, I guess you're going to tell Mustard that I cheated. I'm like, nah. She's like, why not? Mustard's like, well, I knew anyways. But you still tried your hardest. That's all that matters. I'm not going to kick you out. So anyways, after that, he gives you the Cubfu. It's level 10. And then he gives you a quest.
Okay.
Become best friends with Cubfu.
Well, did you become best friends with him?
Oh yeah, because you gotta go to all these like spots and like look at the ocean and boost your friendship. It's like the Infinity stuff in Xenoblade.
Oh great. Oh no, actually no. I think the Affinity stuff in Xenoblade is worse because to grind Affinity, you have to do a bunch of side quests with the characters in your party.
It's fine. So anyways, after you get it, you can choose to either go to the Tower of Water or the Tower of Darkness to evolve your Cubfu into Urshifu. So here's where I really don't know what the fuck this game's supposed to take place within the story. Because when you get to the tower, it's like, because you can only take the Cubfu in there. I picked Water, my friend picked Darkness. Okay. So, when you get to the tower, it's like, oh yeah, if your Cubfu's level 70, you should be able to do it. So it's like, wait a minute. So this is like a post-game level. But like the plot makes no sense for the post-game.
Right, yeah.
So anyways, so you do the challenge of the Wind Cubfu. Once again, I picked the hard mode because I picked the water tower. So Cubfu has like no like effective moves against water types.
Oh great.
But he does against dark types, he's a fighting type Pokemon. So regardless whatever tower you pick, Mustard will be on the top. He's like, oh, I knew you picked this tower, blah blah blah. So the entire time you're thinking, so Mustard has a wife, her name's Honey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Honey Mustard, yeah, you figured it out. Good job, Brent.
I did it.
Yeah, Honey Mustard. But anyway, so she looks like MILF Daisy, alright?
Okay.
She's like middle-aged Daisy. She's like, so why would this clearly younger woman date this like be married to this 80-year-old man? So Brent, you ever seen Hunter x Hunter?
Yes, I love Hunter x Hunter.
So you know Chairman Nitro.
Okay, I don't remember that guy.
Hold on. I'll have to find a picture of Chairman Nitro. So you remember, the Chimera Ant arc
Yes,
when he
Chairman
fought
Nitro.
when he fought not Cell,
Yeah, it was not Cell. Okay.
and he got really fucking badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mustard.
Oh, okay.
Like the man fucking like throws his hat at you. Has his fucking long ass ponytail, like a badass martial arts outfit. He has a really sick theme. So Chairman Mustard, that's what I'm going to call him from now on, because he's just clearly Chairman Nitro. But
Yeah.
he also has an Urshifu. Not an Urshifu, a Kubfu. So you beat that Kubfu, and then your Kubfu reads the scroll and becomes an Urshifu.
Okay.
So the whole point about Urshifu is the signature move on either like evolution is always a crit. Like it has like low like base power, but no matter what, it's a crit.
Okay.
So it's interesting. It has an ability that even if they use protect, it can still hit. Because the So Angry just doesn't see protection. It's like Yosuke, not Yosuke, Josuke. In part 4, when he couldn't see Rohan's stand because he was too mad. Because he's so angry, he doesn't know what pictures are.
Huh. Okay.
So then after that, I'm trying to remember. Something else happens. I'm trying to think what happens after that. Because there's some more plot stuff. But then you have to fight Mustard like one more time. No, okay, now I remember. Right, so I think Hop shows up. So this is part that you can clear. I was supposed to be that's a post game because Hop's Professor Hop now, or Professor Assistant Hop.
Okay, I was about to say, does he become a professor?
I mean, that's his new life goal. Is to become a professor.
Okay.
So anyways, so all that happens. So they bring up so you can't feed the Urshifu the soup because it doesn't like mushrooms.
Okay.
So you have to track down G-Max honey. So it would eat that, so it can Gigantamax because it's a bear, Brent.
Okay.
And bears like honey.
Of course, that makes sense.
So you go on this whole quest to find the honey, of which Hop licks some off of you.
Well,
I'm not making that up.
Okay.
So a Pokemon, like, I can't remember which one, like, lands on your head, and Hop's like, oh wait, is that honey? And it's just licking sound effect.
It's a little weird. Alright, Hop.
Yeah, so Hop licks you, and it's really weird. And he's like, oh no, this honey's too watery. We need to find the good honey. So anyways, you fight a Dynamax Vespiquen, get that honey, you feed it to the Urshifu, so it can Gigantamax, and then you fight Mustard one more time, and it's a really badass fight. Because then it just ends with Gigantamax Urshifu versus Gigantamax Urshifu. So this whole DLC would probably take 3 hours.
It sounds like it, yeah.
So, but I think I played it for maybe around 5, mostly because I had to grind for the G-Max mushrooms.
Okay.
So they don't spawn automatically. They have a chance to spawn in only 4 areas on the island after you do a max raid battle. And then again, there's only a chance that they would spawn.
Only a chance, huh?
And you have to check each of the areas individually.
Okay.
And then get into another max raid battle. And repeat. Because even though you have the G-Max honey, unless you put it in the soup, it won't Gigantamax.
Okay.
Because it's really stupid. And this DLC was not worth $15. Look, when I beat it, I was thinking when we do this fucking podcast, I was going to get so much shit for it.
God, it sounds not good.
Because I fucking debated the sword and shield were good, and this DLC comes out, I'm like, why would they do this? Why
would they give me ammo?
Why would they give Brent ammo they use against me?
I'm just gonna start shotgun blasting.
So, I would say, so the fact is, you have to buy the DLC together.
Wait,
Just kind of tells me that they probably didn't have faith in either one of them, so they just kind of put both together.
wait, you have to buy them together?
Yeah, you can't buy them separately. You have to pay the $30 for both.
Okay.
So I honestly don't think Crown Tundra's gonna like save the DLC. It's probably gonna be better than Isle of Armor, but I don't think it's gonna save the DLC in the whole.
Okay.
But yeah, it's I would say like Isle of Armor is probably worth like $5 at most.
Yeah, which no one's ever gonna be able to give her $5 because Nintendo never puts shit on sale. So
Yeah, no, so I mean, especially since you gotta buy the fucking DLC, you gotta buy both at once as a $30 pack.
I mean, yeah, and like I do think it says a lot that you genuinely liked Sword and Shield.
I enjoyed it for what it was. It was a dumb Pokemon game, and that's what I was expecting. That's what I got. I don't know what I expected with the DLC, not this. Like,
Yeah, so like even if you're someone like me who didn't like Sword and Shield, like yeah, probably just avoid this.
yeah. I mean, unless, like, Crown Tundra does some really, like, big shit.
What is Crown Tundra?
So that's going to be the second DLC. That's going to be, like, focusing on all the legendary stuff.
Wait, this has 2 DLC?
Yeah, so the first DLC that came out, which came out last month, was the Isle of Armor. Which is the first half of the DLC. The second half is Crown Tundra, which comes out, I think, November-ish?
Oh, half. Okay.
Yeah.
Because the way you made me think is I'm like, are they selling you another $30 of DLC?
No. So Isle of Armor is worth... So you gotta buy both together for $30.
Oh, that's what you meant by both together. Okay, I thought you were talking about you have to buy both Sword and Shield's DLC together.
Oh, no. That would be ridiculous.
So, now, the way how I think that they should do it is that you just buy one DLC pack and it applies to both Sword and Shield, but that's not how they did it, right?
Nope.
Okay.
You would think that, but nope.
Hey, don't accidentally buy the wrong version of the DLC, or else you're screwed.
That happened because the I'm not blaming Nintendo or Game Freak. I blame fucking Pokemon Company at this point because it's not Game Freak making decisions anymore. I hate to break that to people.
Yeah.
It's the fucking Pokemon Company because all they care about is the fucking money. That's why these games weren't delayed. So I don't think I've ever brought this up on the podcast, but I subscribe to a theory about Sword and Shield about why all the Pokemon got cut. So there was a rumor flowing around, like it's like right after the game came out, that all the Pokemon were supposed to be in the game, but the team coding for Game Freak fucked up the importer for the models because they'd never done it before.
Okay.
So they had to remake all the models.
Wow. Because like that was the whole thing with the models, right? Is that like there was going to future-proof series? Yeah.
Yeah.
God, it.
So that's why I subscribe to the theory that they somehow fucked up the importer. Because like I explained this in a different Discord server, if they admitted that, they would just look incompetent, which is bad. So they rather just make it look like they made this as the choice of the decision, because then they can just add them back in later.
Yeah.
This is why we're not going to see like a Gen 4 remake for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're going to advertise the hell and back that all the Pokemon are in it. Because they're going to claim, oh, we listened, here it is. It's not the fact that we fucked up and had to remake all these models.
Yeah, you know, because I already imagined that 4th gen trailer was going to come out. It's like, all right, guys, we heard you. All the Pokemon are back. And then there's going to be at least 2 articles saying Nintendo bowed down to the whiny part of the... to like entitled man babies.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, so once I heard that, I was like, you know, that kind of makes sense. Because I'm thinking about, from, like, again, like, from a Western perspective, that doesn't make much sense. If you fuck up in the business world. But from, like, a Japanese perspective, that makes a whole of a lot of sense. You rather look bad than incompetent. Because you can fix looking bad.
Yeah.
But you can't fix looking incompetent. So, Because I think, yeah, because they added like 200 more Pokemon back, and there's going to be some more when the Crown Tundra comes out.
Okay, yeah, they just gotta slowly remake them.
Right. So that's my theory, that they're just remaking the models. This is why the animations look basic. That's why there's only Charmander. Because if you notice, they fucking put Squirtle and Blastoise as the big selling point in this.
Really?
It's not
I didn't
because
notice
they
that.
care. Yeah, no, so because you get either a Squirtle or a Bulbasaur. And
like, my biggest problem with the 3D models in the Pokemon games is that I think that they lost a lot of personality.
Oh, they did.
Like, okay, like the one I always point to, Typhlosion.
Oh no, that's the one everyone points out because Typhlosion's the best because it's fucking fire.
And he looks like a goober in the new games.
Yeah, he's just kind of standing there like, and then he attacks. He's out for like a split second, and then
yeah,
gave him his fire. Fix your damn Pokemon Company. Fix your damn game, but they won't.
No, yeah,
because the Japanese investors want their money instantly.
We gotta put the games out faster.
Well, because Pokemon's a brand at this point. It's all about branding.
Uh-huh.
And that's exactly what it is. I mean, Nintendo is also realizing this, but here's the thing. Nintendo's in control of their own shit. Game Freak's not in control of the because they fucking gave the rights to the Pokemon Company.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Masuda fucked up.
Yeah.
But Masuda, I don't think's the director anymore on Pokemon games. I think Let's Go was his last one. Which is funny because everyone gives him shit about Sword and Shield, but I don't think Masuda was ever a part of that. Man, this just reminds me of fucking Pokemon, like, what is it, Unite's coming out?
Oh, yeah, the League of Legends clone.
Yeah. Dude, fucking VP was fucking on fire. It was great.
Oh, I bet.
Well, because everyone's all like, it's going to be the Gen 4 remix. It's going to be Let's Go Johto.
You guys want Pokemon Teeth?
Forgot about Pokemon Smile.
Oh, it's Smile. Okay, for some why did the name Pokemon Teeth come into my head?
I just fucking loved it because like I was at work when that dropped, so I just kind of had it playing while I was doing stuff. I had to go do something to come back and see the stream's over. So I put in the Discord chat, what I missed after Unite? Nothing. Like, legit nothing? Or was it just was nothing important? Like, no, legitimately nothing. It ended at the Unite. I'm like, what the fuck? What the... Like, I just started laughing like a madman.
Yeah.
It's so fucking hilarious. Oh, so anyways, on to the last game I played that took 140 hours. So, I never thought I'd say I put 140 hours into an Assassin's Creed game.
Oh, God.
But,
okay. Here we go.
I enjoyed it, Brent. Fuck off.
Oh, really? Okay, good. Yeah. I mean, I haven't played the new Assassin's Creed games where they're different.
Right. So, back when we started this podcast, how many months ago it's been?
It's been like
Maybe
a
almost
year.
So, anyways,
yeah,
I mentioned, because I think I played Rogue at that point, that I was like, oh, I'm going to go through all the Assassin's Creed games. And I kind of like put little updates in, in episodes of where I was at. So I'm kind of glad I did that, because otherwise I wouldn't go back to play these shit games. Because Odyssey was really good. And it would have ruined, like, everything.
I imagine, yeah.
So, I mean, like, the modern timeline shit can just, like, fuck off. That's kind of dumb, whatever.
It's like, I think the modern timeline stuff, I think it was a cool idea, but now it's like, just don't even have it.
I mean, so I guess I didn't know this when I picked, 'cause I picked Alexios as my main character, because you pick Alexios or Cassandra. Apparently Cassandra's the canon character.
I remember hearing that.
But
also,
like, go ahead.
Okay, so sorry, which one did you pick?
Alexios.
Okay, because whenever this game came out, I listened to like some mainstream gaming podcasts and stuff, and one of the things I always heard was that Cassandra's the way more interesting one. So
I'm gonna break some news to people. 99% of the dialogue's exactly the same.
I bet.
It's just the fact they told the Alexios' voice actor to be a stoic Greek hero. and they just told
Oh,
Cassandra, give it personality.
I mean, I
Because
guess.
I think because Cassandra's voice actress played a different character. I can't remember who she played in a previous Assassin's Creed game. So she already had like experience working with Ubisoft. So she got away with giving Cassandra more personality. And it's also because someone's do some slight spoilers.
Okay.
I mean, this is like a mission early on. I mean, I say that. I don't think I got to it like 30 hours in, but at that point I was like over leveled, so I was doing all the side quests and shit. So, there's a cult in the game called the Cult of Cosmos. It's not over a robot that Brent likes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm taking that shot when I can. But anyways,
Yeah, all right.
so their whole thing is that they're controlling the Greek world, doing their actions through chaos, and their quote unquote leader / ultimate weapon is Desmos, who is
Okay.
just your sibling. So the plot of the game is when you were a younger child,
Yeah.
the oracle prophesies that your sibling has to be thrown off a cliff.
Sure.
So I should point out, all right, that you're a Spartan. So this all makes sense.
Okay.
So to fulfill your Spartan duty, your dad's like, gotta throw the kid off the cliff. We're Spartans. This is what we do. So you tried to save your sibling by pushing the priest off the cliff, so they both fall off the cliff. So then, like, the
Okay.
council's like, well, now you gotta throw your other kid off the cliff. So your dad just kind of picks you up and throws you off the cliff. So anyways, through some shenanigans, the cult got your sibling, and it's kind of brainwashed them to be their ultimate weapon.
Oh,
Dismos.
okay.
So Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a game about reconnecting your family.
It's about family.
Yeah, it's about family. It's really nice, actually.
And that's what makes it so important.
So this game has like dialogue trees, and like your choices actually matter. This game has multiple endings about who dies and who lives,
That's cool.
which I appreciated. You know, it's really great. I mean the Greek part of which it's really weird that this game takes place before Origins, but Assassin's Creed Origins is supposed to be the Origins.
Oh, yeah, I guess it does.
So like you're not even an assassin, so I don't know why it's called Assassin's Creed.
I mean, Assassin's Creed just a freaking brand name at this point.
I mean, so look in Black Flag, all right, you weren't even an assassin until like the last chapter of the game. Because in Black Flag, like you steal the guy's outfit and his hidden blade, but you're not like an actual assassin until like the last chapter. So yeah, so there's no hidden blade in this game. So instead, you get the Spear of Leonidas
Okay.
because you're the grandson of Leonidas.
Sure.
Or granddaughter, depending if you pick Cassandra or Alexios. Alright, so I'm gonna get some more spoiler stuff in this about this Assassin's game. So not only are you the descendant of Leonidas, you come from the people of Atlantis.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sure.
So the fuck, what are they called in the other games? I'm trying to think.
Templars?
No, not the Templars, like the precursors. I think they're called the precursors or like the first civilization or whatever.
Probably.
So they're called the Isu. So
Okay.
So the whole big point, is one of the points of the DLC, is that your character is a hybrid of a human and an Isu.
Okay.
So it is heavily implied that all the other characters that you've played as have Isu DNA, because regular humans can't use apples of Eden or artifacts of Eden
Okay.
without getting corrupt. But if you have Isu DNA, you can. This is why they all have eagle vision.
Oh, okay. So they're like retrofitting lore. Okay.
Yeah. anyways, all this stuff happens. You get to fight some Greek monsters like the Minotaur. Fought a couple Cyclopses. Medusa. Talk to a Sphinx. And again, they take like Greek mythology and they made it work within the Assassin's Creed lore, which I'll get to when I talk about the second DLC, because I go into that a little bit.
Okay.
But like Odyssey's actually a really good game, and I'm glad I just picked it up on a whim for like $25 a couple years ago, and that I went through this journey of the Assassin's Creed games. It's really interesting. So the first batch of DLC was called Legacy of the First Blade.
Okay.
So it starts off because you get a letter to go. It's to one of the Greek islands, and Alexios points this out because you get this guy later. That's how you get your ship. His name's like Barnabas or whatever. He's like, so we're helping a guy move. Are we that desperate for money? He's like, he has a lot of stuff, and we're getting paid a lot for it, so we're going to help this guy move. And Lexios is like, that's kind of dumb. So in the middle of this, you just see a man on fire run by.
Oh, all right, great.
And Lexios is like, I'm going to check that out. That seems interesting. So the Persians are invading again.
Oh, not the Persians.
So Lexios is like, what the hell, Persians? What's up with that? So then he gets saved. So this is where some of the dialogue gets different between Alexios and Cassandra. Because, I forget what her name is. But if Alexios is what's her face. But if it's Cassandra's, what's his face? I don't remember their names.
Yeah.
But anyways, so like, you track them and you find like this hideout, and then you're assaulted by an old man who has a hidden blade.
Oh, okay.
And your character's like, well, that's really weird. What's up with that? So it turns out, I can't even remember his name. Like, I should probably look this up, but I'm not. I'm just going to refer to him as Old Man.
Yeah.
But anyways. So the old man's actually the dad of the person that saved you. And they're running away from the Order.
Okay.
They're not the Templars yet.
Yeah, they're just the Order.
They're just the Order.
Yeah, they haven't decided on their name yet.
I mean, I should point out that at the end, so there's actually, like, within the main game, there's actually, like, a side quest to hunt down all the cult members and kill them off. And there's, like, 50 of them, so it takes a bit.
Okay.
So because of that, right, due to your character's actions to killing off the cult, that actually causes the Templars to happen in the future.
Okay.
Because your character threw off the balance because they were causing chaos, so now Order's or whatever, so then Order had it. So anyways, so moving back to the DLC.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh yeah, we've been on the run for years from the Order, and Lexios is like, well, I guess I'll help. So you gotta fight off the first batch. I think they're called the Order of... I think it's the Shadow? I can't remember. Because the Order of the Shadow, Order of the Storm, and Order of the something else. But anyways, it might be the Order of the Hunt. Because the main guy is called, like, the Huntsman or whatever.
Yeah.
So you fight off the cult, and, like, during this, like, the Huntsman's there. And I really like one of these quests. Because it involves this woman's looking for her son. You track him down. He's like, no, you're a murderer. And your character's like, what are you talking about? And the kid's like, you killed all these people hanging from this tree. And Lexios is like, the fuck you mean? So then the Huntsman showed up. He's like, yeah, you murdered all these people with what you're doing. And you're like, well, I'm just doing my job. He's like, nah, you're a monster. You're a murderer. And you're like, no, you. So then the Huntsman sicks the families of all the people you murdered onto you.
Okay.
So it gives you, like, 4 dialogue options. And you have, like, a timed, like, thing, like, to pick one. And one of them is the murder option. It forces you to pick the murder option no matter what you pick. Because you keep trying to talk your way out of it, just that option was, like, disappear. And they'll say, he was like, fine, I guess I'll have to murder everyone. So then there's another dialogue choice after that, of where he goes, I'm not a monster, or I'm a monster. clearly I'm a monster because I just massacred like a whole village.
Yeah.
So anyways, you fight the huntsman. So old man and daughter, after you murder them, is like, oh, I guess we're off to hide again because the Order's going to keep looking for us. Doop doop doop. So this DLC was released in batches when it first came out.
Okay.
So I just got this letter. It was like, I guess I should go to this other part of Greece. Oh look, it's them again. Oh look, I now have a Greek fire on my boat and I have a flamethrower. I like to point out in this DLC your boat gets a flamethrower.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. So then you learn you're being hunted because Alexio's a quote unquote tainted one. Which means that their blood has the power to change the course of history.
Okay. Right.
So the Order has like, now we got to kill these people off because they can't fuck up like the world just because they exist. So anyway, shenanigans happens. You help this old man with the quest, who's totally not suspicious. He's totally the main bad guy to last DLC, but you don't know that till the end.
Okay.
Anyways, so the second DLC does something that pissed a lot of people off, and gave your main character a forced romance.
Okay.
So throughout the game, you had a flirt option with NPCs. Or as I like to call it, the Ezio route.
The Ezio route? That's pretty good.
I pick the Ezio route every time I... Look, alright? I just like to point out in the main game, I cucked an old man.
Hell yeah.
So literally, so this old woman wants you to make a vitality potion for her husband, because he can't keep up with her. So he's literally like, I'm too old for this. You have sex with her, I'll just stand here and watch.
Oh no.
So you literally cuck this old man.
Why does he gotta watch though?
Look, I don't know. Why is there a character in this game called Testicules?
Well, hold on, run that by me one more time.
So there is a character in this game. He is a minor plot character called Testicules, which translated from ancient Greece is "Behold his glory."
Sure. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So, anyways, so you have like a forced romance, and you end up marrying what's her face? I don't remember her name. And you have a child. I don't remember its name.
Okay.
So then you get the last DLC of I forget what it's like. They all have like episode titles. I don't remember what they're called. But anyways, so the old man you helped in the second DLC, who is revealed to be the best friend of the old man, who is now your father-in-law.
Right.
He betrayed because he joined the Order, and your father was like, no, we have to kill the kings of Persia because they're bad because they listen to the Order. Oh, I forgot. There's a quest line in the game, mainline game, called the Prince of Persia.
Okay. Sure.
Anyways, so the leader of the Order, I don't remember his name. Bad man burns down the village, murders your wife, and steals your son. So your father-in-law is like, fuck this shit, I'm getting my grandson back. And Lex goes, I'm gonna help. He's like, no, fuck you, my daughter's dead. It's all your fault. So they have a slight falling out. You reconnect with them on another part of Greece. It's like, you're like, look, we gotta work together to get my son back. And your father-in-law's like, okay, I guess we gotta do that. So shenanigans happen. You kill old man's best friend, bad man. And then you get your son back. And then you're like, he's not safe with me because of my bloodline. They're gonna keep coming after me. Here, take my son and go to Egypt.
Okay.
Because your son is the ancestor, not to the main character of Origins, not to Bayek, but to his wife Aya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And that's the first batch of the DLC. So the second batch, it's called The Fate of Atlantis.
Oh, great. Okay, good.
So one of the Isu that kind of talked you throughout the game, I forget her name, is like, you're Alexios. You're going to be the keeper of the staff that your dad gave you. Not the dad that threw you off the mountain, because he's not your real dad.
Yeah.
He's your stepdad. Your real dad was guarding Atlantis. With a magic staff that made him live forever.
Okay.
Made by Hermes. So anyways, so the DLC technically doesn't start to like after you do a quest in the main game that requires you to have the DLC to do.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
Because again, the Isu can tell someone's in the Animus because they have future vision.
Yeah.
So they're talking to this character Lila, who was introduced in Origin. She's the new Desmond. People don't like her.
Oh, really?
There's reasons for that. She's kind of bland and
yeah,
not a very good character in general. But anyways, so to gain access to the Chamber of Atlantis, to get to the trials, Alexios has to go find some symbols and some tombs, which then she has to input those symbols in the modern day, get access to the trials, which then Alexios can access to the trials, which sends them to Elysium.
Okay.
So you go there, and the first thing that happens, Persephone's all like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Murder him. So you fight some heaven guards. Hermes is there. You become best friends with Hermes. He dies in the end, so don't get too attached.
Okay.
But anyways, so you do the Elysium shit, and you start a rebellion with Adonis. Because Adonis is like, I want to leave so I can go bane Aphrodite.
Okay.
Persephone won't let anyone leave Elysium. And Alexios like, well, I have to get to the underworld, so I guess I'll help you start this revolution. So you do that, you meet up with your grandpapa Leonidas. Because Adonis is like, yeah, there's some old, like, Greek like, Spartan soldier guy that's out in the mountains who doesn't want to talk to anyone. Turns out it's just Leonidas. And you're like, Grandpapa, you're like, you have your mother's eyes, you clearly must be her child. And you have my spear. That should have been the first clue, but we're not going to talk about that. Anywho's, so then you hold this whole revolution, you get thrown down a well, with a dog named Ross. So this dog named Ross, right, it just kind of like appears randomly throughout Elysium in like certain spots.
Okay.
And for some reason, it's really high level. So after you fall in the well, because Persephone throws an Isu artifact down there and it chases it, it turns into Cerberus.
Okay.
So then you have to fight. So that's where the first DLC ends of that. So then the second episode, you're in the underworld with Tartarus. You know, it sounds like a toothpaste.
Yeah, kind of.
You can only go there after midnight. But anyways. So you fight Cerberus, and you kill Cerberus. So Hades shows up. It's like, geez, who's the asshole that killed my guard dog? Alexios like, you want to teach me how to use the staff? She's like, you killed my guard dog. Fuck you. Fix this problem. So he's like, well, where do you keep your giant 3-headed dogs? And Hades like, you want to learn to use that staff? Go find these ancient Greek warriors, these legends, so they can guard all 4 of my gates. There's actually 5. We'll get there. So the underworld section, I like the aesthetic. It's really metal.
Okay.
So you do stuff like help, the boat guy Sharon. You help him out. You meet some characters who died within the main game, including Testicules. He's in the underworld. Some other shenanigans happen. So you go through all that story. And Alexia's like, alright, you're going to teach me how to use the staff now? And Hades like, oh, I never said that. And Lexios like, fuck you, yes you did. He's like, no, I said I was going to help you realize your destiny, because I have 5 gates. You're not leaving the underworld. You're guarding the 5th gate. So it's one of those, Dante moments from the DMC where he's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And Hades is like, fuck you, so then they fight. So then you beat Hades, and it ends with you're about to kick him in the face. And some modern plot stuff happened, like the bleeding effect. I'm not going into that, because the modern story is just garbage.
Oh, yeah.
So then you get to the 3rd DLC. So Poseidon just kind of shows up.
Sure, okay.
Well, I mean, he showed up in, like, the 2nd batch of the DLC, because him and Hades are having a bet the entire time. And Poseidon's like, alright, I'm taking the main character to Atlantis, bye. And you're like, well, what's that about? And Poseidon's like, I have existed many a years, and I destroy Atlantis, like, every like, 7, depending on the judgment cycle. But now I don't have to do that, because you're going to be the new judge of Atlantis. So, shenanigans happen in Atlantis.
Yeah.
The Isu are all assholes. So then you get to meet good old Juno in Atlantis. She was a main character in the first couple Assassin's Creed games. She's still a bitch.
Okay.
But anyways, so you find out like all these like ancient like monsters and shit throughout like history and myths were actually created by the Isu doing experiments on humans by infusing them with Isu technology. It's kind of dumb, but I'm kind of for it.
Yeah.
So towards the end, Alexio's like, man, fuck this place. Fuck all you guys. You're all assholes. So Poseidon's like, oh, so you have Judge Atlantis. And Alexios is like, yeah. He's like, alright. Poseidon's like, alright, time to blow it up. I'm not even joking. They kind of destroy Atlantis.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what you got to do.
So Poseidon takes him to the top of the tower. He's like, oh, you see those like 2 artifacts you got? And he's like, yeah. He's like, alright, put the 2 balls there, and then put the pole in the middle to make a shaft, and then we're just gonna flood Atlantis. He's like, but won't people die? He's like, oh no, humans known to get in the boats when the water rises. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then you destroy Atlantis, and then some shenanigans happen in the main timeline, and then it sets it up for Valhalla.
Okay.
So, I just like to point out that like, in both like Origins and Odyssey, they had like both had like 2 different like DLC things, like segments. The second one was always an Afterlife DLC.
Okay.
Because I forget what the one I think in Origins was like Curse of the Pharaohs or whatever. Like that focused on like the 4 planes of their afterlife, and then in Odyssey with the Fate of Atlantis did Elysium, the Underworld, and then for some reason Atlantis, because I guess Atlantis is the afterlife. I don't know.
Sure.
I'm not Ubisoft. I don't know what's going on in these fucking games. Look, right, there's a character that like shows up in like the main timeline. It's supposed to be like this big bad villain that I didn't know who the fuck they were, but apparently they were in other like Assassin's Creed games. So I don't fucking pay attention to the main timeline.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it kind of seems like the main timeline doesn't have as much impact on the story.
Look, after they stopped using Desmond, alright, I just kind of stopped paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie. Anyways, I put 140 hours into this game.
Would you recommend Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
Yes. I would. I mean, I would say you might want to go back and do what I do and play the bad games first.
Yeah, before moving on to like the new stuff.
Yeah, if you kind of trying to figure out what's going on. So, because I guess... So I didn't realize this, but apparently like the multiplayer and like Revelations had like lore and like story that you needed to know for future Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah.
So I'm apparently missing a lot. But yeah, it's whatever. I'm just in for the game, being man that murders people. And now I get to do it with two axes and a beard. I like that Valhalla's giving like beard customization.
Yeah, that is cool.
Also, I get to ride a bear.
I didn't see that.
It's one of the pre-order bonuses.
Oh, nice.
It's a skin for your mount.
Nice.
Anyways.
Yeah, well, was that all the games you played?
That was.
Cool. Well, I ended up watching some movies recently. So I watched What We Do in the Shadows.
Okay.
For the first time. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
It is a mockumentary, so it's like a fake documentary about a group of vampires that live together in New Zealand.
This sounds familiar, and I don't know why.
It's made by Taika Waititi.
That's probably why.
Guy that did Thor Ragnarok.
That's probably why I know about this.
It also has a TV series, I guess. I watched it for the first time a little bit ago. It's really good. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like a really good funny movie. It's about the three vampires. Not really much else I can say. Just go watch it. It has a pretty good sense of humor.
Right.
I also watched They Live.
Okay.
The John Carpenter movie.
Okay.
That one is really cool. If you've never seen the movie, you've probably seen a bunch of stuff from it. Mm-hmm. It's the one where the guy, he gets the sunglasses that let him see what's really going on in society.
Right.
It's where, like, the big words obey come from.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he sees it like, oh, some people are, like, weird monsters and stuff. It was a cool movie. Like, it moves really fast. Like, it kind of, like, escalates pretty quickly.
Right.
But, like, it's well shot, well directed. It's got some good actors in it, and it's a pretty fun time. Like, if you like John Carpenter's movies, I would recommend it. And also, not much else to say on that. Just like, hey, go watch it.
Right.
Like, it's pretty good. Those were two movies that I saw. I saw another movie. It's a one online called Jesus Hates You Now.
Is it because we watched Interspecies Reviewers? Is that why Jesus is mad at me?
It actually might be.
Is he mad because I want to smell like barbecue?
No, actually, that is fine.
Okay, cool. I'll bang the salamander shit. Gotcha.
We'll get to that on a future episode. So Jesus Hates You Now. It's made by a guy named Tristan Newcomb. I think I've talked about him before. I don't remember.
I think so.
He's a guy, he makes movies with puppets. So Jesus Hates You Now is technically, it is about, there's this young man, he ends up getting trapped in a Christian Korean cult.
Okay.
And the movie is about the main character trying to unbrainwash him.
Okay.
In reality, the movie is 90% a puppet telling the dude he's going to cut his dick off. That's basically the movie. It's very weird. Like, he keeps talking about how he's going to cut his dick off. Like, it's so hard to describe. It's an hour and 14 minutes. It's probably my favorite movie that I've seen from him.
Does it have the Korean buff Jesus?
No, it, however, has a misquote from the Bible. Let me go find it. Hold on. Let me see. I posted it a few days ago when I watched it. I was just bored at work and I watched this movie because I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this one before. Let me see. Okay. John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life, up in the clouds, instead of getting slam fucked by the prince of lies. It's such a weird movie. Like, yeah. It was pretty entertaining, though. Like, I would probably recommend it if you have time to kill and want to watch something stupid.
Right.
Let's see. What else? Okay, so I don't remember if I ended up finishing it by last episode. I finished Kamen Rider O's.
I think you were either close.
I think I was close.
You did. I don't remember, honestly.
I mean, I can just scroll up real quick. Did I? Okay, yeah. The last episode we were talking about Rocket Man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I don't want to remember Rocket Man right now. Okay, let's scroll back down. Yeah, Kamen Rider...
yeah, you're right up there, yeah. Okay.
Kamen Rider O's. It was pretty good. I liked it a lot.
Fucking Rocket Man.
God, yeah.
He gets to come back.
God damn it.
The last actual fucking episode we did was Australian mode. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was, because we had 2 spoiler casts. Kamen Rider O's was real good. I liked it a lot. I give it like a solid like 8. I think 8 or 8.5 out of 10. Has some great characters. Pretty good story. It's been a while since I finished it, so I can't remember anything like super specific. But yeah, it was really good. Like it was probably one of my favorites. It was fun. I watched the crossover movie with Kamen Rider O's and Forze, which I guess this is how a lot of Kamen Rider crossover movies work. It's 90 minutes, 30 minutes is like an episode of O's, 30 minutes is like an episode of Forze, and then the last 30 minutes are a crossover episode.
Yep.
Which is weird, but okay. Yeah, and like, and it was fun. Like, it's just a fun time seeing those characters again. But in that movie, the characters from Kamen Rider Double make an appearance. And I just finished Kamen Rider Double the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Which is now probably my favorite Kamen Rider series. The whole premise of Double is that it takes place in like a Japanese town called Fudo, and a private detective fights these like monsters called dopants, which people turn into by using a thing called a Gaia memory, which looks like a USB flash drive they plug into their body.
I mean, that's Kamen Rider has a $10 budget, alright?
Yeah. It's there's some bad CG in it, but it doesn't use it too much, thankfully. And yeah, Kamen Rider Double is super good. I really like the characters. The main character Shotaro is great. He's kind of an idiot, but he means well.
Right.
His partner Philip is I was kind of like lukewarm on him at first, but he really grows on you.
Right.
Yeah, it had some really good episodes. It ends really strongly. Like, I was wondering if it was going to nail the ending, and it totally did. Like, yeah, I was like, man, it's probably my favorite so far. Of all the Kamen Riders that I've watched.
You should totally watch Ghost. It's not bad. What are you talking about? Ghost isn't bad.
I heard Ghost is fine.
Kind of. But anyways.
Yeah, I'll watch it eventually, but yeah, Double was really good. I liked it a whole bunch. Like, it still has like some weird like issues that I think all the Kamen Rider series have had so far, which is like the CG looks kind of bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not any better in 01, to be honest. There's some good visual effects in 01, I will say. There is, but then when they get like the CG, it's like, okay. Let's not use this too often.
Yeah, in the first episode, when he has like the CG model like jumping through the cars, it looks bad. And like some bizarre editing choices, but yeah, it was like really fun cast of characters. I like Double a whole bunch. It was great.
Right.
That kind of knocks out all like the shows and like movies I've been watching.
Right. So let's talk about Scoob, because I watched Scoob.
Oh, the movie Scoob?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I have a side note about Scoob and Shaggy. Don't worry, there's a side note about that. So, I didn't know this was supposed to set up a Hanna-Barbera universe when I went in.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's weird.
So then after I was like, I wasn't expecting this, but apparently that was their plan. So Scoob is alright. It's an animated kids movie for Scooby-Doo. Do I feel like they should have the actual voice actors in it? Probably would have been better.
Oh yeah, because they just used a bunch of celebrity voice actors, didn't they?
Except for the guy who played Scooby, because he played Scooby, but he wasn't allowed to play Freddy.
Oh.
But yeah, they had a bunch of celebrity voice actors. So it's an origin story for not only like Mystery Incorporated, but New Blue Falcon will get there.
Right.
So it starts off with Puppy Scooby. I think he was stealing a ham or like a salami or something. Maybe it was even a block of cheese. I honestly don't remember. Shaggy. I have to point out this takes place in modern day because like young Shaggy has like a smartphone listening to a podcast, How to Make Friends.
Okay.
So anyways, he meets Scooby on the beach, and the animal control guy's like, I'm taking this dog to the pound. He's like, no, it's my dog. He's like, well, what's his name? He's like, Scooby, because he's drinking his Scooby snacks. Well, what's his middle name? Doobie? Well, what's his last name? Do. He's like, alright, checks out. You good to go? So then, like, you okay there, Brent?
Yeah, I'm good. Okay. That has a big what's your last name? Don't have one. Okay, Solo.
Low.
Kind of energy.
That's, now that you mentioned it, that's pretty much it. Then it flash forwards to like Halloween, where Shaggy's the Blue Falcon and Scooby's Dynamite, and they meet up with Fred, Daphne, and Velma, and they solve their first case. And I don't remember if they said meddling kids or not, but anyways.
Okay.
So then they form Mystery Incorporated. So then it fast forwards to, I guess, modern day, and they're in a restaurant talking to Simon Pegg.
Okay.
Because he wants to make them, like, I can't remember if, like, wants to, like, be, like, their investor. Because they want to make, like, mystery solving an actual business.
Okay, sure.
So fucking Simon Pegg was fucking, like, naming off, like, oh, you three are great. Like, he was just, like, fucking naming off tropes and, like, character descriptions about them.
God.
It was like he opened up, like, TV tropes, right?
Oh, God.
It was just like assigning, like, TV tropes to Fred, Daphne, and Velma. And it's like, you just need to get rid of those two. And like, no, we're friends. We're not doing that. But then Shaggy and Scooby leave because they get pissed off that Simon Pegg doesn't like them. So they go bowling. But the bowling pins are actually, like, transforming robots created by Dick Dastardly.
Okay.
He's trying to capture Scooby.
Okay.
I mean, Dick Dastardly results in dick jokes.
Wait, there's dick jokes?
Look, so there's one, like, they're in a fun house, and Scooby kept calling him Rick. He's like, no, it's Dick with the D. Anyways, so during that, they get saved by the Blue Falcon, but it's not the original Blue Falcon, it's the son of the Blue Falcon, Brian.
Okay.
This is why he's different. And so, look, I don't remember much about the Blue Falcon cartoon, but I'm pretty sure Dynamite wasn't the straight smart one. Like, he wasn't the straight man. But for some reason in this movie, Dynamite's the straight man.
Okay.
I don't know why. So anyways, so Dick Dastardly is still in these giant dog skulls. Don't worry, it doesn't make sense later.
Okay, alright, good. I was wondering.
So anyways, so Scooby and Shaggy team up with the Blue Falcon to stop Dick Dastardly, which then leaves Freddy, Velma, and Daphne to try to find Scooby and Shaggy.
Okay.
Shenanigans happen. Daphne, Freddy, and Velma get kidnapped by Dick Dastardly because he dresses up as a policewoman. And then reveals that he was Dick Dastardly.
Wasn't there like a whole thing on Twitter where people wanted to fuck him? Dressed up as a woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyways, so during the whole shebang, like, so they find out Scooby's important because he's the descendant of the dog of Alexander the Great.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? So like, because of this, like he's spending all this time with Blue Falcon. So there's a point because Shaggy got him his fucking dog collar to prove that they're friends.
Yeah.
So they get like the fucking like battle suit on Scooby. They have to remove the dog collar.
Mm-hmm.
So like Shaggy gives like the okay, but then he gets really mad when Scooby takes it off. Look, that gets brought up later on, right? That actually does. Like, Scooby calls Shaggy out on that. But anyways, so then they end up in like this island hidden under a bunch of ice, and Captain Caveman's there.
Okay, yeah.
But he speaks like a normal person.
Oh,
that was the part I wasn't expecting, and I was okay with.
Yeah, that's pretty unexpected.
So they need to get the third dog skull before Dick Dastardly gets it. But to do that, they have to fight Captain Caveman in the arena.
Okay.
So during that's all happening, Freddy, Daphne, and Velma are on fucking Dick Dastardly's airship.
Mm-hmm.
So they get out of the cell because one of the robots earlier on got his head cut off because Dick Dastardly's kind of mad and he replaced it with a vacuum cleaner. So because Daphne entered up the filter and got all the dust out, it is in love with her now or some shit. So it gets them out of the dog cage, and so they when they're investigating his ship, they find this fucking like shrine to the what's this fucking dog's name? I can't remember now. Is it Dudley? No. What is it?
I don't know.
I don't remember Dick Dastardly's dog's name, but it's like a whole like shrine dedicated to him.
Okay.
Because you see what happened was Dick Dastardly tried to open a portal to hell.
Okay.
Steal all of the gold.
All of the gold that's famously in hell. We all know it's there.
Oh, it's in Greek hell, all right? It's Hades' gold.
Okay.
So they get the portal and he sends his dog in there, but it's a one-way portal. So it can't come back out. So the only way to do that is to get all of the skulls of Cerberus. And then have the dog of Alexander the Great touch a plate to open up the portal to hell. So fast forward to ancient Greece.
Okay, yeah.
Because at some point Dick Dastardly like disguises himself as Fred, and like convinces like Shaggy to do something, and he kidnaps Scooby. So they do that, and so when all three dog skulls got together, it just summoned Cerberus. Holy shit! I get to talk about Cerberus twice in this list. Holy shit! But anyways, so it opens the portal to hell. You know, Dick Dastardly gets his dog back. Can't remember. They steal all the gold. Muttley. Yeah. That's his name. Muttley. There we go. Now I remember. So Dick Dastardly gets Muttley back. They steal all the gold. But we gotta stop Cerberus. But the only way to do it is to close hell from the inside.
Okay.
So Shaggy's like, I'll do it. I'll sacrifice my life. So I did something. So Shaggy closes on the inside. And like, well, we gotta find a way to get him back. And then there's just this statue. And I think like Scooby touches it. So then like Cerberus fucking opens the door and throws Shaggy out.
Okay.
So then the movie ends with Simon Pegg funding Mystery Incorporated. They go off to solve a mystery. Blue Falcon's son Brian gets some confidence and becomes the new Blue Falcon, and the credits set up the cinematic universe.
Yeah, I heard that this thing sets up a cinematic universe. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Like, it's alright, because, you know, it's a Scooby-Doo movie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not expecting, like, Zombie Island. But, so I have a sub-note, because I forgot Scoop and Shag existed.
Yeah, I always forget Scoop and Shag exist too, and then I end up catching up with it.
So I have a side note. Side point: Scoop and Shaggy has Ultra Instinct.
Yes, it's great.
Like I was like, wait, hold on, is this because the meme exists? What's going on? But read Scoop and Shag. It's fucking, it's going places.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited. Like the author has really found a nice groove with it.
Fucking Bollywogs just being fucking stands.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking what a time. Go read Scoop and Shag.
Yeah, Scoop and Shag is a real great time.
So anyways, because Scoop exists, I was reminded that Hanna-Barbera was an intellectual property.
Oh right.
So I watched all of Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
How many episodes is that?
39, I believe.
Okay.
They're all 11 minutes, except for the last one being like 22.
Oh, okay.
They're all on Adult Swim's website, I think, till the end of August of this year.
Oh, cool.
So I just kind of binged it. This show just gets better with age.
Oh, really?
The clip of the Jetsons episode of "We come from the far off future of 2002."
And
Harvey just looks at the calendar. This is 2004.
Yeah.
It's fucking. I mean, some stuff hasn't aged well, but other stuff extremely well.
Yeah, I should watch it because I've seen bits of the other one, Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Coast to Coast, yeah.
Yeah.
No, so I'm glad to watch it now as an adult because I get to catch up on the jokes I missed as a kid. This is fucking great.
Uh-huh.
It was really good. So I didn't know there was a 2018 special.
Oh, really? I didn't know that either.
So Phil Sabin, the guy with the eye patch, voiced by Stephen Colbert.
Okay.
Has woken up and has become the 46 and a half president.
46 and a half, okay.
So some slight spoilers. So Harvey dies at the end of Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. He gets hit by a bus.
Oh, shit.
So he's magically back, and Phil is going to make him Attorney General so he can impeach him. Because he has no idea how he became president, nor should he be trusted as president.
Yeah.
So Phil's whole plan is he's going to launch a nuke at America, from America.
Okay.
And it's going to explode in 12 hours. Or 24 hours, I don't remember. And the only way to stop it is if another president stops the nuke. So he has to be impeached, then get a new president.
Okay.
Shenanigans happen. It's a fun time. It's Harvey Birdman and it's great. I'd watch it.
Yeah, I'll probably end up watching it.
It's a real fun time. I would highly recommend it. So during the 2018 special, they start to recreate the opening, but they just kind of give up halfway through the song.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really great. I appreciate it. It was a good special. There's some Alex Jones references in there.
Okay.
Just watch it. It's really great.
Sure, yeah, I'll probably end up watching that at some point.
I'd highly recommend it.
Yeah.
That's all I got for TVs and movies.
Okay, I got a little bit for anime and manga, not too much. I watched the movie Millennium Actress.
Mm-hmm.
It's a movie by Satoshi Kon, so now I've seen all of his movies. It was really good. It's basically it's like in this.
What is that?
It's about these documentary filmmakers are interviewing an actress, and they're basically getting her to tell her story, and it's it keeps switching between the different movies that she's done to go through her history as an actress.
Right.
It's really creative. It's real cool. It might be my least favorite of his movies that I've seen. Right. I enjoyed Perfect Blue, Tokyo Godfathers, and Paprika a little bit more, but also
Paprika.
Yeah, but they're all good. They're all real good. So I wanted to watch some older anime at some point. I just started watching G Gundam.
The best Gundam.
It's pretty
it's
good.
Also the racist Gundam. But
I haven't gotten to any of the racist stuff yet. Hold on, let's see. What is it?
You haven't reached Neo Mexico?
No, I've seen 6 episodes.
I like how people use Neo Mexico as why this show is racist. But just like with Speedy Gonzalez, Mexico's no, we love Neo Mexico. Fuck off.
It's just a sombrero.
It's a sombrero in Tequila Gundam who has a trident.
Yeah, I know the special edition of the Blu-rays comes with a Tequila Gundam shot glass.
It does. I have it.
It's pretty good so far. I've watched 6 episodes. I'm watching the dub.
Oh yes, the superior version.
Yeah, the dub is pretty good.
Look, so I'm gonna. So the reason why the dub is good is because G Gundam in and of itself is dumb.
Yeah.
And full of ham. So the American dub is super cheesy. So it's a nice ham and cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
The Japanese dub does not do it justice.
Yeah. I like how Domon's voice actor, I think he's now a dentist.
He is, because he thought everyone was going to hate him as Domon because he was really cheesy, and everyone was like, no, that's why we love it.
Yeah. The dub is great. I'm 6 episodes in, not too long. I haven't watched an episode in a while. I probably should.
But with the help of Kyoji, you can finish.
Yeah, it's it's fun so far. I like it. For my first Gundam show.
That is a good place to start because it's a nice. I think that was the first series that wasn't Universal Century.
Yeah,
it was his own thing.
Yeah, there's like a timeline thing with Gundam that I'm a little confused by, but
so you have the Universal Century, which is where a lot of the stuff happens, and you got like the Wing timeline, all this other stuff, other dimensions, whatnot. But G's like his own standalone, and it's really great.
Yeah,
it's Dragon Ball Z, the mech anime.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, G Gundam was cool. I watched 5 episodes of Bleach. 'Cause why not?
Fucking Bleach.
I see why Bleach got super popular. If I watched this as a teenager, I would probably have loved it.
Well, it got popular in America.
Oh, was it not that popular in Japan?
No, so a lot of Bleach sales came from overseas. A lot of its popularity.
Okay.
This is why, because he had a series before this. I think it was called Zombie Powder. It got canceled, I think, after either 3 volumes or 3 chapters, and he had a mental breakdown. Then he wrote Bleach. And then it got really popular overseas, and that's what kept it going.
Yeah, Bleach is interesting. I don't know. Like, I've watched 5 episodes. I see why our friend liked Rukia.
Brent, you looking up some of that Rukia cosplay? Is that what you're telling me?
No. No. I'm watching the dub. The dub, obviously, because I need to hear Johnny on Bosch.
Johnny one voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he has 2 voices.
You're right, Adachi and you.
No, Eureka 7. Have you seen that?
Fuck, it's been years.
He has a real high-pitched voice in that.
Wait, who is he in Eureka 7?
Renton, the main character.
No fucking way.
Yeah, that is Johnny on Bosch.
No.
I could go find... there's like a video of like him in the recording booth being like, so whenever I have to do Renton, and then he like makes his voice go higher.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Well, that's a revelation.
Yeah. So that's all the anime and manga stuff. I don't watch much of that. I was mainly watching Kamen Rider and stuff.
Before I get to my manga readings.
Yeah, your manga marathon.
So there's a Digimon reboot.
Mm-hmm.
So the fucking movie still isn't out yet, like dubbed or like online at all.
Oh, that sucks.
The last evolution. Really pissed off about it. Really want to watch it. Can't, but we got the reboot. So I don't like the first 3 episodes.
Okay. Good start.
So like the first 3 episodes, like the first episode, like set up which was alright. It set up like this is the reboot. The second episode was our war game.
Okay.
So have you seen Summer Wars?
Yes, I have.
So it was made by the guy who made the Our War game movie for Digimon.
Okay, that's what it is. I have not seen that movie.
It's the exact same movie.
Yeah, I know they're the exact same movie. I have not seen our war game.
So they pretty much condensed this movie into like a 20-minute episode of Digimon.
Okay.
And it makes no fucking sense for Omegamon to be there, but he's there. Like by episode 2, they got like Mega Evolution Digimon, and like the fuck this pacing. Holy shit! Episode 3 doesn't fix much. So then it got delayed because the corona.
Yeah, the big sickie.
So the big sickie, the plague. You just gotta get CVTVs. Anyways, references. So episodes, like, it just started up a couple weeks ago. So episode 4 got me a little bit back in.
Okay.
I still think like it's stupid because we've already had mega level threats, but now we're just back in the digital world dealing with like champion level threats.
Okay.
But it's fine because I guess they don't know, they haven't figured it out yet. So like they're giving like each like main Digidestin like their own like episode and like different character developments.
Okay. So
like Sora's not like a tsundere anymore, which is really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because she had a whole thing in the original Digimon anime that she couldn't represent heart because she can't feel love because she's just angry all the time and angsty.
Yeah.
But anyways, so then episode 5 introduces some whole new canon
Okay.
about holy Digimon that's already existed, but now they're like in the anime. And that's when I'm like, okay, this is kind of going places I'm a little bit interested. I mean, you know where they're going to go with it because it's Digimon, you know, and they when they talk about, you know, the chosen Digimon they had in the past, and it's just the mega evolutions of all the other Digimon, the main Digidestin. It's like, okay, that's where this is going. So one of the things I liked in episode 6,
Okay.
because this was the episode where they introduced Mimi, they changed her character for the better, and I like where this is going. Because now at this point, because like the first like 3 episodes were like, hey, remember this part of Digimon? Remember Omegamon, so we can sell toys again?
Okay.
But now 4, 5, and 6 is branching off and going its own way. Because like Matt was in episodes 2 and 3, but like we haven't seen him since because there's some plot stuff going on because he wasn't like part of like the main quote unquote team, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like the first 2 characters we get are like Tai and Izzy, like cementing their friendship, and then we got Sora, then we're getting Mimi, and then episode 7 when that comes out, it's going to focus on Joe. And I'm just like curious, like where is it going to go? Like because like they're retreading some stuff, but at the same time they're going off path.
Okay.
So it's like a weird like retread yet not retread.
Yeah, it's like doing new stuff too.
Sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting.
So I'm more okay with 4, 5, and 6 that are currently out than I was with 1, 2, and 3. And admittedly, I kind of watched like the first 3 episodes kind of sleep deprived because I couldn't sleep, and I was like, "Fuck it, I guess I'll like start this Digimon reboot."
Might as well.
And like, was not too fond of that. We had Mega level threats because I tweeted some stuff out about it. Like, this fucking pacing is really dumb. I hate it. And so I don't know if that got fixed because they're going with new stuff with 4, 5, and 6, or the fact that they had some time off so they can maybe like work on different things, and maybe they rework some stuff that I don't know about. Because that could be. But now I'm a little bit more interested in where this is going. Right. So now let me get to my list.
Okay, yeah, you got a whole bunch.
So Super Eye Patch Wolf, like 2 months ago, maybe even 3 at this point, put up a video talking about Chi no Wadachi. We'll get to that point. It's towards the bottom. I kind of put this almost in like the order I read things. I think, yeah, that's how I kind of have the list put out. I'll probably just go in different order because I'm probably just going to like give brief summaries and if I recommend it or not.
Sure.
Unless there's something I really want to talk about. So I was introduced to Shuzo Oshimi. What an interesting man this man is.
Yeah.
That he can write such great psychological thrillers as Chi no Wadachi, and then stuff like Avant-Garde Yumiko, which is about a high school girl's obsession with drawing dicks.
Oh, okay. All right, sure.
We'll get there. We'll get there. In fact, let's start there.
Okay.
I think that's his early available work. Because like there's like I think like a few like one shots he did beforehand that I can't find online.
Yeah.
So there's also another one that he did, another series that he completed, but only half of it's been translated and has been updated in 4 years.
Oh, that sucks.
So I'm not going to start that.
Yeah, might as well not.
So as I stated, Avant-Garde Yumiko is about this girl Yumiko, who So you know the giant penis festival they have in Japan?
No, what?
So I guess I've seen this in a couple different places. So I guess it's like a giant like fertility like penis festival. I don't know if this is true or if they're just fucking making shit up. But anyways, so she sees pictures of this in like National Geographic Japan, whatever it was. She's like, so that's what a penis looks like, and then she just becomes obsessed with drawing dicks. Everywhere she looks, she just sees dick.
Huh, okay.
So it got to the point she's like, I gotta draw dicks, but I don't know what an actual one looks like. Oh, I know. I'll attend an art school and draw new models, but that costs like 600,000 million yen. It was a really big number. I don't remember. So she
Yeah, it's
she
a
joins the local art club, which only has one member, and he's a dude. She's like, I want to draw new models. He's like, oh, well, we can't do that. She's like, strip. I'm gonna draw you naked. So shenanigans happens. Like the teacher comes by, he has to hide. So she's like, all right, my mom like doesn't get home till midnight. She's like a nurse or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you can totally come to my house. I'll totally draw you naked. So like at one point she like throws paint on his dick, and just starts like putting the paper on it. So it has like an imprint that she just like draws off that dick. So there's like a scene where like her mom comes home, like checking up on her, and she's like, "Man, what's with all these weird pictures? I don't know what this is supposed to be." Even though it's clearly a bunch of dicks.
Yeah.
So it gets to the point, like, art member guy's like, I'm fucking done with this shit. You're touching my dick. You make me feel comfortable. I'm gonna draw you naked. For some reason. So he gets her the shit, draws her naked. She gets upset. He leaves. She's like, I just don't understand dicks. I know if I have sex, I'll understand dicks. This is how the plot goes. I'm not making this up.
Okay, yeah, it's...
So she fucks to the other art club member. They do it. She's like, I finally understand dicks. And that's just kind of how it ends. And she decides she wants to go to art college. And I guess they're like dating now or something.
Okay, sure.
So Shuzu Ushami has this thing that he likes to talk about perversion in his manga.
Mm-hmm.
He's like everyone has it, but no one wants to talk about it. So I guess it's my job to talk about it. So not all of his stuff's like that. Just only some things. One that is like that is so Sweet Poolside, alright? So this is about some swimming club people, right?
Sure, okay.
There's this boy. He's made fun of because he has no body hair, but he really wants body hair. So that means he's a man. So then there's this girl who has all the body hair, but she keeps cutting herself shaving.
Okay.
So she has the boy without the body hair shave her, and is highly sexualized.
Okay.
So it gets to the point. She's like, I want you to shave my special place. He's like, oh, I won't do that unless we're dating. She's like, I don't love you, I love Senpai. And I think like she tries to like drown herself or some shit.
Okay.
And then he has to convince her that no, her pubic hair is beautiful, and that she shouldn't kill herself.
It's no, don't kill yourself. Your pubic hair's so beautiful.
I mean, that's pretty much. Look, the man knows what he's doing. All right.
Okay.
It's fine.
How long are these series that you're talking about here?
So, Avant-Garde Yumiko, I think, was like 3 chapters.
Okay.
Sweet Poolside was 7.
Okay.
Some of these are really short. Some of these, I mean, most of them I guess would consider as short. Cause I think so far his longest one was Flowers of Evil, like 80 chapters. I don't remember. Oh, Happiness was 80 chapters. That's right. Okay, but anyways, let's talk about all the one shots real quick. Shiro can't say her own name. Interesting concept that this Japanese girl can't say like vowels in like a row.
Okay.
Like she has like a speech impediment. That's real interesting. So she befriends this like punk girl because they become friends. Because she's like, if you can't say it, just let's write your words down. And she's like, I'll let you keep that pen and paper if you say if you make me laugh. So she writes the word cock.
It's hilarious.
So they become friends. They form a band because she can't speak vowels in a row, but she can totally sing them in a row.
Okay, that's what's going on.
So anyway, shenanigans happens. It's nice, short and sweet. Look it up. It's funny. It's great.
Okay.
Now, so Yutai Nova. All right. Interesting concept. Canceled.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean, it was an interesting concept. It turned into like a shonen battle anime at one point. Let me explain. So the whole point is this guy, I don't remember his name, but he's learned to have outer body experiences. So his first instinct is to spy on his ex-girlfriend.
Okay, sure.
Because he really wants to get the... So they broke up.
Mm-hmm.
Because he really wanted to have sex. But she wasn't ready.
Oh.
He's like, just let me stick it in, and we can get it over with. So he feels like an asshole, and he wants to apologize. But anyways... So he's astral projecting, like he can't actually like physically interact with her. So like at one point, like she brings a guy home, she's drunk, and they're totally gonna do it. He's like, no, I'ma stop this. But then she's totally into it. She's totally a slut.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's like, well, this is some bullshit. I'm just gonna like kill myself or whatever. So anyways, when he's astral projecting, he's like this girl in a school uniform. And she's like, you know, sex in this form is really intense. You should try it sometime. And he's like, what? So anyways. So he finds out the guy that slept with his ex-girlfriend is going to blackmail her into more sex. So he took pictures and shit. So he's trying to stop that. So like the fucking like thing happens. Like him, his two friends meet up with his ex-girlfriend, her two friends. They're all trying to blackmail him. And like, that's stupid. You know that, right? We can totally go to the police with this. Yeah, trying to blackmail us. In fact, one was like, yeah, my dad's like chief of police. The fuck you doing? And they're like, oh. It's like, but it's fine. We'd like to have lots of sex and orgies anyways. So this is kind of like Chris' his spirit. So he just kind of, you know, tries to find what's-her-face in the school uniform. Figure out what's going on with that. That because to astral project, you need like a driving force.
Yeah.
Like so this driving force was like, no, reconnect with his ex-girlfriend, maybe get back together. No, fuck that shit. She's a thought. So then when he's searching for what's-her-face in the school uniform, he comes across a bunch of other guys peeping on a lady in the shower. I'm like, oh, you should totally give us his email, because like tomorrow night, this guy who's the best at doing this is the one that let us have sex with his idol. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. So the concert happened, the guy shows up, literally takes her like spirit out of her body. Oh, this is the dream, you're really stressed out. So quote unquote sex in the spirit body, right?
Okay.
It's just you just kind of like merge like onto like a blob thing.
Sure.
Apparently feels really good. So this is where it gets turns into the shonen battle anime.
Right, you said something about that.
So the main character is like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go look, I can't remember her name. And the guy is like, why did you say that name? Why did you say Martha? How do you know her? He's like, are you totally into her? He's like, maybe. He's like, no, fuck that shit, she's mine. So then they just kind of start like fighting. Like,
okay.
Astral form.
Yeah, okay.
So then what's-her-face shows up, she's like, I don't belong to you. He's like, no, we're totally gonna have sex with this form. So he's trying to like merge with her. But this causes a giant tornado. Because within inside her spirit is this other like guy who's like, get the fuck out. So anyways, shenanigans happens, and you fast forward to like 20-something years, because at one point she's like, oh, you gotta stop chasing me, main character coon, and get yourself a real girl. You can't chase me for the rest of your life. 20 years later, he's still chasing her down and finds his village. And this is where it gets canceled.
Oh, that sucks.
So it gets canceled, but then kind of like has like a resolution that he put in like after they put it all together or whatever.
Sure.
So she's like, oh, I guess you found me. Here, let me explain how this works. So that kid that was inside of me she's like, I don't actually exist. I don't have a body to return to. I was made up by this old man many years ago, and he's about to die. So when he dies, all the astral plane stuff goes with him because he traded all of it. She's like, you need to move on. He's like, I can't. She's like, what do you need to? He's like, okay. Then it just kind of ends.
Huh. Okay.
Like, interesting concept. I like the concept. Just the execution's just kind of. So this is a theme I found in his works, that when he tries to do like paranormal shit,
mm-hmm.
it doesn't work very well, or at least I don't enjoy it. We'll get to that.
Okay.
So Now let's go to the top of the list. Inside Mari. So this is, a take on, the body stop genre. That then turns into a look into psychology in oneself.
Okay.
So the whole premise is there's this neat man who apparently who goes to the convenience store every night, and then there's this high school student girl who shows up at the same convenience store every night. This is Mari. And apparently he was stalking her one night, and she just turns around and smiles at him, and next thing you know, he wakes up in her body.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
So shenanigans happen. So it's up to neat man inside Mari's body, this girl who totally has a crush on Mari, and the other version of the neat man who doesn't know what's going on, trying to figure out where the hell Mari went. I'd say read it. It is an interesting look into things.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Okay.
I think that's about 10 volumes. I read it. I read most of these in one sitting, like one right after the other.
Okay.
So Flowers of Evil. This is what made him a household name. It's what got him popular.
Wait. Oh, Flowers of. Okay, I remember. What I know Flowers of Evil from is the bad-looking anime.
The anime that was rotoscoped.
Yeah. For some fucking reason they did that.
Don't watch the anime.
Yeah, I've heard the manga's way better.
Manga. Because the manga's really good. It's a nice coming-of-age story.
Okay.
I can't really talk about much without spoiling. So I'm going to just kind of give a brief overview of the first few chapters, not say much after that.
Mm-hmm.
So you have this. So I like to point out that the character models don't get on point to chapter 10.
Oh, okay.
Because they're supposed to be, I think, in middle school at this point, but they look like they're in elementary school. It's really weird. The character models get on point about chapter 10, and then things go better. So you got this this kid who thinks he's all smart and cool because he's reading books that his dad gave him that are clearly above his reading level. Yeah. So anyways, he totally has this crush on this girl, but he doesn't want to do anything. She's his muse. She's his inspiration.
Okay.
He's one of those guys. So anyway, so the pass and back test is oh yeah, what's your face? You got a 0 because you didn't write anything. What the fuck's up with that? And she says, "Shut up, fuckface."
Okay.
So I like the little translator's note. He's I believe she calls him a shitworm here, so just kind of insert your own, swear. Whatever you feel like she would say.
Okay, sure.
He's so he goes to hit her, and she just, shows no emotion, so he kind of gets freaked out. He's fucking deal with this later. So anyways. So main character boy has to go back to the classroom because he left his book Flowers of Evil by the French poet. I don't remember. In the classroom, so he goes to get that, and he saw that his crush left her school uniform. So he steals it.
Okay.
So he's oh, I hope no one saw me. So the girl that called the teacher a fuckface I totally saw what you did. So she blackmails him.
Oh.
And then things go off from there. Love triangles form. Attempted suicide happens. Rape happens.
Oh.
Oh, but it's not the rape you're thinking of, Brent.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it.
I guess I gotta read and find out for myself, huh?
Oh, I'm good at that part, yeah. I'd say pick that up. It's definitely a good read. So now we're going to get to the point where I got really disappointed with his works.
Oh yeah?
Because Drifting Net Cafe is a hot mess of garbage.
Okay, wait, what's the name of this one? You said Drifting Net Cafe?
Net Cafe. So you ever heard of the manga Drifting Classroom?
No.
Well, it was this manga of it was a really early manga. This is supposed to be a quote unquote modern take on that back in the 2000s or whatever. except for like the net cafe doesn't really drift. It went to a different dimension and then just kind of stayed in that dimension, and shenanigans happened, and it's like he tries to write this sci-fi like paranormal stuff, and it doesn't work. So the site I was reading it on, a lot of people was like, I'm dropping this. The main protagonist is just kind of so the main protagonist is supposed to be like this fucking like scumbag. So he's an average salary man whose one regret was he never like went out with like his first crush because she kind of like weirded him out. 'Cause she like licked him one time.
Oh.
There's a lot of licking going on this episode too.
Yeah, a lot.
I have themes. I don't like this, but anyways.
Yeah, your theme is licking. Okay.
Licking and Cerberus. Dogs. This episode theme is dogs. Anyways. Shenanigans happen. So people, they like to point out that the protagonist is like, for lack of a better word, a pussy. Because he couldn't fight a man who's 6 foot tall and like weighs 300 pounds of pure muscle. So average Japanese salaryman versus Chad from Bleach, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think the average salaryman's gonna beat that?
No, I don't think they can.
Apparently, people didn't get that, so they dropped. I stuck through. So I like to point out that they never finished the scans on the site I was using.
Oh, that sucks.
So I had to fucking go to Amazon and pay like $12 to finish this fucking series. I'm mad about that. Because it wasn't worth it. This is the one that disappoint me the most. I would not recommend that one.
Yeah.
Everything else so far, I'd recommend.
Okay.
Drifty Net Cafe? No. So let's get on to happiness. My problem was happiness that it went a lot of places and I feel like we accomplished nothing.
Okay.
So, it's actually about vampires.
Okay, sure.
So this kid, this average Japanese middle school student, goes, I think he's returning a DVD to like his friend's house or whatever.
Okay.
And he gets attacked by a vampire. She's like, do you want to be like me or do you want to die? He's like, well, I don't want to die. So she makes him a vampire. Shenanigans happen from there. Like, it's alright, I suppose. I'm not a fan of it, because I feel like he went a lot of places and, like, kind of went nowhere. I guess is the best way how I feel about it. I mean, would I recommend it? Maybe. I say check it out. If you want to continue, continue. If you don't, I don't feel like you're losing out on anything.
Okay.
So before I get to the piece of resistance, that is Chi no Wadachi. So he has this thing where he's like, he works on like 2 series like at once.
Okay.
So he started this other one called Welcome Back Alice, which only has 3 chapters so far, but I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
So the main premise is that you have like these kids who've been like friends since like they were like 5. So main character has a crush on the girl, but the girl likes his best friend. She kisses his best friend. Main character sees, gets really mad at both of them. Best friend moves away, comes back as identifying as a woman.
Okay.
Really interesting. Because the main character is clearly attracted to him, but he doesn't know how to express his feelings.
Oh, okay.
Because he's like a dude, but he's super cute. So like his fucking logic is just like, were you really a boy? He's like, yeah, I just kind of quit being a boy and decided to be a girl.
Okay.
And like that's his logic. That he just didn't want to be a boy.
Sure.
It's a real interesting, like again, it's only been like 3 chapters, but I'd say start reading it. It's pretty good. I like where it's going.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Alright, so the piece de resistance. His masterpiece that's going to overtake Flowers of Evil. Chi no Wadachi, also known as Child of Blood, Also known as, for some reason, the official translation is Blood on the Tracks.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I saw iPatch Wolf's video on this.
Holy shit, it's really good. Like,
how'd you describe it? Like creepy mom?
So, like, I'm not a person who, like, feels, like, anxious or gets, like, really bad anxiety.
Yeah.
But that freaking first chapter made me feel, like, anxious.
Yeah, it looks like the kind of thing that would do that.
It's super unsettling and, like... So, like, the first chapter is, like... Saichi, the main character, is having a dream that when he was, like, really young, him and his mom found a dead cat on the road, and he wakes up. Like, she wakes him up, he tells her the dream, she's like, oh, I'm surprised you remember that, blah, 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 what do you want for breakfast? Oh, by the way, your cousin's coming over later. And that's pretty much the chapter. But the entire time, like, you feel uneasy. Because, you know, it's like, something's not right. And again, it's because how he does faces.
Yeah. Yeah, some really detailed faces. So
it's like, it should just be like this wholesome whatever scene, like in any other anime, you'd be like, okay, that's normal. But here it's like, okay, something's off. Something's not right. I'd say read it.
Yeah, I really want to read it. It looks interesting.
So, the main point is going to be some slight spoilers. The whole point is, at one point, Saichi goes with his family, his mom, his dad, his aunt, his uncle, his cousin, his grandpa. They're climbing, they're hiking. So it comes to his point that him and his cousin, they go to a cliff and he's like messing around. His cousin almost falls off, but his mom goes and catches his cousin, pauses for a moment, and then shoves him off the cliff.
Yeah, it's like I haven't read it yet, but I watched iPatch Wolf's video and it looks really interesting.
You ever want to watch a character get gaslighted in real time?
Oh man, here we go. Okay, yeah, sure.
That fucking happens.
Oh man.
Because Saichi clearly watches his mom push him off the cliff.
Yeah.
But she's like, no, he fell, right? And it gets to a point where he believes her full-heartedly that he fell on his own. Because she gaslit him.
Man, it sounds stressful.
Oh, it fucking... Look, I tweeted out today, I don't know how much I can take. Because I honestly don't know where the fuck we are at this point with the current chapter.
Yeah.
We're either, like, towards the end, we're halfway through, we're just in the beginning, I don't fucking know anymore. Because the way it's escalating, the way it's going, it can go anywhere.
Yeah, Yeah, I really need to get on it, because, like, I don't read currently publishing manga all that much, because I end up catching up, and then I'm like, oh.
Oh, no, trust, I did that.
Yeah.
Because, I read this all in one night, and I forget what happened. I'm like, well, fuck, this is a cliffhanger. Because, like, all the chapters, like, fucking cliffhangers.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to think where I got caught up on. I think it was either, like, late 60s, early 70s. I'm like, well, now I guess I gotta wait 2 weeks.
Okay.
And it's like...
Okay, looks like there's 78 chapters. Alright, I might start reading this.
Like, 78, like, again, I just, by chance, because I don't always remember the look. I was like, oh, I'll just look today. I saw it got updated.
Yeah.
So I keep doing this at, like, work when I have a little bit of downtime, like, when I have 5 minutes to just go through the chapter. And I get, like, fucking, like, I can't freak out at work, because, you know, I gotta be professional at work.
Yeah.
But I really want to fucking freak out, because shit's going on. Like, if you go to the other Discord server, you can just see me talking about it. I'm like, this holy shit, this fucking bitch.
Yeah. I see you talking in a channel, and I see a bunch of black bars, and I'm like,
Look, so this is the one image that I posted, and I put... And any other, like, manga, I think this would be normal. Let me find that post real quick. It was, never mind, let's just go home. Which my reaction is, how is this normal?
Oh, man.
Because something happened. And it's like, how is... Again, so I like to point out, again, this man's writing this, and he's writing back, welcome back, Alice. And again, the page I post on Welcome Back, Alice is... The main character is being questioned by his best friend, who's going by Alice now, about jacking off. So it's like how this man's mind is an enigma. How he does it, I don't know. Because he's fucking stressing me out with this shit, and Shino Wadachi, but then Welcome Back Alice, he's making like masturbation jokes.
Yeah, it's like two very different vibes.
Like this man, like I don't know if he's gonna fail the vibe check or pass the vibe check. I don't know.
Yeah, like it seems like that he has like a good range in terms of like storytelling.
See, if it's like grounded in like some sort of reality, it's like he really shines. If he like stays away from like the fantasy stuff, I think he does amazing work.
Yeah,
because I've found like his like paranormal fantasy stuff I don't really enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
But like if it's grounded, because I think he's really good at when his work is grounded, showing like I don't want to say that like the monsters that are people, but like people's natures.
Okay, yeah, sure. Like the nature of humans.
He's like, yeah, like he's really good at that. Again, especially in Chino Wadachi, because holy fucking shit. Like talking about it now, I'm like fucking shaking, like fucking anxious. I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I don't fucking get that way. So when that fucking happens at the get go, I'm like, alright, this is gonna be some good shit. Like Inside Mario made me a fucking like stand for this man. But Chino Wadachi was keeping me staying.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try and check it out.
I'd say totally read it.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, because especially like again, like the episode, the fucking chapter that just drops, like I said a couple of chapters ago, like the boy's gonna break.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, we're getting there. It's just, again, and just like looking at the themes like he has going on with characters. Because at one point, he quote unquote like gets a girlfriend.
Yeah.
It was one of those, like high school, middle school, relationships or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But she's doing to him what his mother's doing, but just like in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Like, because both his mom and quote unquote girlfriend are making a dependency thing going on.
Okay.
But in totally different ways. Which I'm really interested in where he's going, because we haven't done that in a while, because we've been focusing on other stuff, like a child being pushed off a cliff. But
Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying, at one point, his mom totally made out with him. That was a thing that happened.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm definitely checking this out.
I'm glad the incest is what got you into checking it out, Brent. I see.
Oh yeah, totally. It's like I was like, I'm not gonna whatever, but then I'm like, oh, incest. Hold on a minute.
It's incest and gotcha.
Maybe I should check this out.
I mean, I usually don't like to check out works unless they're done, because that's what I want to binge it.
Yeah. But
Shino Wadachi's that one's like, let's fucking read it. Like, come join my new religion that is dedicated to Shino Wadachi.
Yep. Yeah.
Join my cult.
Yeah, I'm definitely checking this out. Like, it sounds so interesting.
I highly recommend it. Check it out. So, I don't think we have a hentai topic this time.
We don't, because the hentai topic has overflowed.
It was going to be interspecies reviewers, so we're doing something different with that.
Yeah, we're doing a spoiler cast for interspecies reviewers.
It's going to be an interesting time?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, look, I like to point out I sat through all 12 episodes in one sitting. In fact, I watched it on the day episode 12 released.
Wow.
And it was uploaded, apparently, like hours before I started my binge. So when I watched it, there was a lot of like errors in the subtitles.
Yeah, I
just like to point that out.
I watched it in chunks. I 2 sessions, 6 episodes each.
Coward.
I mean, I have other things going on in my life right now.
I mean, you're not a real man unless you can sit through 12 episodes of a borderline hentai.
Hey, I did that for High School of the Dead.
But they didn't fucking that.
I mean, it gets real fucking close.
I mean, NSPC viewers, like, literally, like, it's, like, at the line with the envelope.
Yeah, it's like so close to stepping over that line. It
is, like
a
millimeter off.
like it keeps on, like, getting closer and closer to the line, like looking back at the judge, making sure that it's okay.
They're just like, technically this is okay.
Yeah, technically. Funimation thought they should dub it.
Well, we didn't know it was a hentai.
Couldn't tell from the first episode.
So I like how they said they're not going to distribute it, but then they still took it off Pornhub.
Yeah. I'm like,
get your shit together, Funimation.
Seriously. But that is a topic for next time.
That's whoo boy.
Yeah, it's going to be an episode. Who knows how long it's going to be.
I mean, it can be either very short or very long, because halfway through where it broke me is like, okay, this is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Where's this going?
But yeah. So yeah, all right. I guess that's it for this episode. Shit, yeah, it's been a while.
It's almost 3 hours. We almost made it, guys.
Almost 3 hours. We almost made it. Yeah, we're not going to stall for another. Actually, because we had to cut out like some bit. At the beginning.
That's right. So we had some. I mean, I had some audio issues going on. So
Discord's a great program.
That's like 5 minutes there. So
yeah, Discord is a fantastic program. No issues at all.
Fix your program. Who owns Discord? Is it this Discord?
Yeah, I think they're just called Discord. Yeah.
Fix your problems, Discord.
Yeah, we know you're listening.
I mean, the government's listening.
It'd be funny if someone from like actually from Discord just like showed up in our call and was like, "Yeah, guys, we're trying to
working on it. Don't worry."
Like, wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you could just come into any Discord call?
What do you mean you can destroy the server?
Yep. All right. All right. Well, yeah, that's it for this one. Lots of stuff. Next one is Interspecies Reviewers.
That's gonna be a hell of a time.
Hell yeah.
And always remember, go to your local YMCA today.
God damn it. God damn it. I was gonna bring that up. Shit.